Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm John.
I'm Claire.
It's been away from... I let her go on holiday for a few days and she's off with her timies. There's many a true nerd. Welcome to Hardspace Shipbreaker.
I really shouldn't have offered to do the live streams during my holiday.
No, clearly you shouldn't. No, you're gonna... Technically, I can't actually legally stop you if at any point you literally just walk off.
Good to know.
If you just if any point you just decide screw this, I'm
done
bye.
with him.
So long, you stupid loser. I'm done. Yeah, technically I have no legal recourse whatsoever. You have the full right, so I really need to be nice to you. I need to be nice to you.
It's gonna be a novel experience.
I know, it's gonna be amazing. Welcome to Hardspace Shipbreaker, which is a game about murdering ships, or rather not really, because like the ships are already dead. Basically, you're being a space junkie. You've got a job, and your job is to desperately try and get out of $995 million worth of nightmare dystopia space capitalism debt. Because I went to like space college, because I thought it would be good for my prospects. But no, I ended up just working in Space Costa for 5 years, and now I'm just more in debt, so I've got to break spaceships down in space.
There's nothing wrong with working in Costa. They're hardworking and they give me coffee.
They do give you, well, not anymore so much. In the before time, before the Great War.
The event.
Before the event. Do not go outside. Mask up. Yes, welcome to Hardspace Shipbreaker. It's a wonderful game. Really love it. It's just great. It's really therapeutic.
Give Claire a break or a raise.
Obviously, you go for. No, obviously you go for that message first. It would be obviously.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want me to go for the many ones that are about my Hugo nomination? Because I'm trying not to think about that right now.
Dear oh flippy. Dear. Okay, so just in case you're no, you didn't see the video or whatever. It's very simple. Basically, up there in the top right, you see I've got a large amount of debt that I need to fulfill. So I need to pay that off. To do that, what you do is you do a shift, which is a 15-minute period of time where you have to basically strip as much material off your ship as possible and deposit it in the relative place, either a furnace or like a recycling space yard or something. Or, like, down on your barge, if it's, like, you know, for, like, not valuable metals go in the furnace, you melt them for scrap. Valuable metals go in, like, the sorting thing for recycling or reuse or something. And, like, little bits and pieces, like cargo or valuable electronic components or reactors or engines or stuff, go down on your barge, you sell them directly. The problem is, because this is nightmare future space capitalism, at the end of every day, you have to pay like $500,000 space dollars just for like, you know, the rental of your dog, the rental of your helmet, etc, etc, etc. But you're also slowly gaining upgrades that let you improve your equipment a little bit, and slowly working towards being able to get bigger and bigger ships. So yeah, right now I'm up to level, I'm on level 5 right now, working towards level 6. So I need to basically, complete work order objectives and collect thrusters and earn a bloody ton of money. So that's all absolutely fun. That's kind of where we are. So I can't remember what's actually in the salvage yard right now. So there's no ship in the bay. I guess they delete her at the end of the thing. So we may as well, just check what the next thing we've got is. And for the most part, anything that looks particularly good. Probably a passenger ship is the best option. I'm guessing that's, that's a station hopper. I don't know if one of them is. So yeah, we'll basically say we're going to have that, and that's got a greater chance of furniture down in the bottom right there. It's also got... that one's got a greater chance of exploding. But yeah, station hopper. That sounds fun. So yeah, that's like a human-y carrying ship. So it's going to have furniture on it, which is absolutely fine. So that's absolutely fine. Clear salvage bay of existing ship. And now, I've got myself 15 minutes to go in 0G and sort this nonsense out. Now, luckily... since the last time I played, you can scan it to figure out what's going on. Since the last time I played, I figured out one thing I did wrong. Very important thing that I did very wrong. In fact, so just pause. Do not accidentally get yourself screwed over. So, rather than blowing the hatch, here's what we're going to do. We're going to cycle the airlock to go into the thing. And then that's a bit loud, actually. Hang on. I'm just going to slightly lower the audio on the stream. That looks a little bit aggressively loud. Sorry if that was the case. And then we're going to go in here, We're going to cycle the airlock. So, yeah, we're going to pressurize this. Now, what I was doing so far was I was repeatedly going into the cockpit and then depressurizing, or rather pressurizing the cockpit, but depressurizing this, and then blowing out the door, which led to a catastrophic explosion, which is a terrible idea, because there's this thing up here, which I completely missed. There's an atmospheric regulator, which I can use to toggle the pressurization, and that is the pressurization of the cockpit too. Then all we do is stop. Then we just cycle the airlock again. That should open the door. And there we go. Now I've safely depressurized everything. You see that? That is something I should have done, you know, previously. That would have been easier in general. The whole thing would have been easier. Just make sure I know what I've actually got here, by the way. Fuel. Okay, so if I've got fuel, that's good. I've actually got more fuel here as well, which is lovely. Nothing else much, though. Okay, excuse me. Okay, bunch of chairs. And, excuse me. Right, I want this door out of the way. So that's all absolutely fine. Just pull you through over here. And just pull that out the way too. Right, so yeah, the key is the reactor. You always want to get the reactor out as fast as you... That's the ship's reactor. That's the engine. Okay. Hang on. Well, colour me surprised for a second here. I kind of thought that looks like a structure of some description. Okay, I was kind of expecting a reactor here. Thruster vent control. Activate to vent fuel from thrusters. Failure to comply may result in something. I don't think we need any of that. So we're just going to hack open the bottom of the ship quickly. Because these yellow things are like little sensitive... Well, that's now slightly on fire. That's fine. We didn't need that. We're just going to nudge that out of the way. Though, actually, can we just grab that off quickly? Just grab that off. Grab that off. It's probably still worth something. There we go. It was only a little bit, like, set on fire by my laser, so it's fine. This is the emergency thrust override. Manually extract thruster without utility key. May cause rupture in fuel line. I think it's safer to do that from outside the ship, to be perfectly honest. Because, yeah, it seems like the most sensible, most valuable thing we're going to get on the ship now. So, yeah, remember, you're always in 0G. Will be to just do that. So, we're just going to pull the... I'm going to pull the cap off the thruster stop. Use my pulley tool to shove that. And... can we not pull that off? Do I need to do something? Oh, I need to chop off a bit of this, yeah. It's been a while since I played this. So, this is fine. This is all absolutely fine. Just target the connector. So that's the connector out of the way. And, yeah, one more connector right there. So just target you. There we go. That's now released. That can go over in that sort of a direction. That'll probably find its way inside. And now we just pull out the engine. Because, yeah, check my work order. And you want a reactor. And, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. We might need to... Okay, we might need to do the release first before this. It's been a while since I've... It's fine. We've got the cap off now. And we kind of... Okay. I know there's going to be fuel in the wall. So now that we know there's going to be fuel in the wall, we now know... It's probably safest to cut through about here. Actually, so okay, just activate choppy mode. I'm just going to create a hole about here. That's fine. Just straight through all of that. Let's attack through all of here. I'm wearing like armor or something. It's okay. Yeah. So this is all fine. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna shut the fuel off. All right. We're just gonna close the fuel lines so we can safely remove the engine, which is what we want to do as a good starting priority here. And straight through the other... Wait, which was the thing that was the... That's the front of the ship. That's the one we want. Okay, so we want to be going this sort of a side. But now this thing's open. Can we... Yes, we can create a breach here. This seems good. Right about there. Just gonna try and bumble my way through. Excuse me. Straight through here. There we go. Straight through over here, as I say, and then sort of try and push. Bit more. Just need a little bit more. Just chop. Boom. Right. That should now let me through to here. And fuel has now been shut down. Okay. Fuel is now shut down. This was the most efficient way I could think of to cut this ship apart. So that means now we should be able to, yes, do the manual release of engines. But the fuel has already been deconnected. So now we just get down over here. And now we should be able to pull the engine out, which was a thing I was supposed to do the whole time. But that's got to be worth a good amount of money. And, yep, there we go. It's, excuse me, no, down over here. Out you come. Down in that direction, please. And whoop. And no. More in this direction, please. More in this direction. There we go. Right, that'll find its way. Probably. We'll check that that's found its way later, but I think it's fine. Anyway, the ship's now got a great big opening here, so that's just flipping lovely. What else do you want me to do, by the way? And that was computer terminals, coolant, metal, nanocarbon. Okay, there we go. That was a certification completed. That was a thruster. I don't know what the bloody reactor is. Maybe this ship just doesn't have a reactor. Didn't really bother checking that. Okay, so now we need to make the ship fall apart. 7.5 minutes, that's plenty of time to do that. Oh, I'm just gonna basically, I'm gonna literally hack off one half of the ship. Because I've already got a hole in the wall over here. And yeah, the wall opposite the other side from the airlock is the easiest one to do. So this is all fine. Claire's probably enjoying this.
I'm enjoying the fact that the chat is like, is Claire even here? She's not talked for a little bit.
Claire's here.
Number one, have you guys been here before? I often don't get to talk at the very beginning for a while. Oh dear. And I told them that I said to you, you know, I'll just talk in between missions then, and you were like, no.
It's fine. Well, I told you the first one was going to take a little bit of,
I know.
Little bit of setting up. By the way, I'm slightly suffocating to death right now. So just to very quickly nip and grab a little bit of oxygen. While I just do that. Oh, I might have left it a bit late to 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh! Got oxygen. That's fine. I got the oxygen. I had like a whole second spare. That we didn't actually that I didn't need, so that's absolutely fine. Okay, that's not going to be enough oxygen to get me through to the end. My cutter is, admittedly, it needs repairs. My cutter's in bad shape, which means at some point I'm going to need to, I think, just buy a repair kit or something, which is not great. But yes, now that I'm in here, and now I've cut off the fuel lines, I should be able to hack this apart relatively quickly, because there's one fuel line. Okay, I need to do this one really carefully. Right there. Oh! Okay. This is fine. Everything was... How's the ship doing? Okay, well, I wasn't near the second explosion. I wasn't, that was the second... Okay, well, actually, okay, let's focus on the good stuff here. Because those pieces refuse to be disconnected. But now I've disconnected them this way. This is actually better, if you think about it. This is actually, where the hell's the ship? Where's the ship bit of... There's the ship bit of the ship. Okay, so there was a small explosion there. A small explosion. But, like, what I wanted to do has almost happened regardless. Which is just grab that and, like, push it out the way. Okay. I think it might have... I think the laser reflection might have caused some problems. Which can... No! Not another explosion, please. Not another explosion. Sometimes the laser reflects slightly, and I think that might have caused an issue. Okay, I believe that should be all connections. All connections should now be free. There are a couple of, like, yellow bits, but I think they're kind of all... They're all a bit on fire. Okay, so all of this should be... This side of the ship should now be loose, I think. So, like, this over here, might need to be... That might need to be cut off. That might need to be cut off just to actually, stop in space. That might need to be removed. There we go. Okay. This is fine. Is any of this actually... Is this actually free? That needs to go into the processor if it is free. I'm going to put a tether on it. Are you actually going anywhere? You're trying to go somewhere. Yeah, the whole thing's trying to come off. That's more than I was actually intending to pull in one go. But honestly, if it's gonna work, it's gonna work. Pull off the electric stuff while it's just on its way, because that's worth more that way. And that's going to be slowly tugged in. That's actually going to be a lot of metal. That's going to be a lot of metal that just came off there. So, you know, in the end, this was all worth it. When you think about it, that's going over there. That needs to go over. Screw it. Just follow this. Is that one broken? Is it not going any further? You're not going any further, are you? Okay, well that doesn't help me. That doesn't help me at all. Get in the thing, and pull your brother in with you. Okay, there we go. So that's all that done, which is good. And now this is exposed. Now we can start cutting off some nice big chunks of the actual the cheap furnace metal. So that there should be. Yeah, that's now free. So, there we go. There was a little bit of destroyed... Yeah, we destroyed one of the cells, but I couldn't get it off, so it's fine. Excuse me. Come on. Come on. Off you come. No, not you. Not flipping you. Off. Okay, I'm just going to put one tether to bring it... Because tethers regenerate at the end of each day, so that's absolutely fine. That's going to do a good job right there. And now, with that out of the way, we can help ourselves to some cold. And cold is worth not exactly spectacular money. Like, you know, it's not bad. But yeah, it's nice that we've got cold at this point. It's starting to leak, but we'll have it off long before this problem. That was actually an objective right there, so I completed myself another objective. Salvage computer terminals. Might be able to do that straight away, actually, though. Actually, there's some form of cargo here. So cargo goes down and over to that. So yeah, we can just start grabbing that. Probably with a minute and a half to go. Best thing I can do might well be just to grab a bunch of chairs and stuff. Just grab like them. Chairs are worth a surprisingly large amount of money. Someone's paying a lot for space chairs for whatever reason. Is that accessible, by the way? I can hack that out the way. That's probably not bad, actually. I'm just gonna... Never mind. Here... And yeah, I know we're getting down to the wire. It's fine, my friend. It's okay. About there. Can we get that? That's actually free. That's actually free. I'm almost quite impressed with myself there. Right, you just get yourself over in that. That wasn't where you were supposed to go, but like, it's fine, I guess. Oi! You getting over there. And you getting over there. Okay, so they're both going to make their way to where they want to go. And that should give me... enough space to... Not the door. Go away. 26 seconds to go. What's the most valuable stuff I can get out in 26 seconds? It's probably one of these electronic things. And seriously, you're not helping. And about there. Is that going to fit through? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Out you come. Out you come. Out you come. Out you come. 9 seconds. Come on. Come on. Just squeeze through. Squeeze. Screw you. Okay, we didn't get that. And we also slightly blew up the... I did not aim a laser blast at the fuel. That is a lie. I didn't do that. That wasn't what happened. Okay? That's an incorrect... That's an incorrect thing. I aimed a laser blast at an important breach point, a connection that was behind the fuel, and the laser beam slightly bounced off. There were some slight issues in that regard. So yeah, the nanocarbon was worth a good 100,000 by itself. I didn't make. I lost a little bit of money just because there was no reactor. That ship just didn't have a reactor.
Someone tell John to turn on his headlamp.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's the thing I've got. I forget about that.
Yeah. I suggest playing with the timer off, but oxygen and fuel on.
No, I like the timer. I like that. I like there being a sense of urgency to it all. It's fine. Do I actually have any? This needs to be repaired. I've got a repair kit. Obviously, my cutter's important. I need to find more. I need to. Sometimes I'm going to need to buy some repair kits. Unfortunately, that is the upgrades at this point are a little bit on the expensive side. What's that one, by the way? Scan objects. I can do without scanners, to be honest. Yes.
John, you're wrong. That is literally what happened. A fuel line, you aimed and hit a fuel line.
I did not aim at a fuel line. I did not.
Canister. He just has terrible aim.
I was aiming at a connection that needed to be... it was next to a thing. It was next to. That just went a bit wrong because I was explaining things. It was fine. Everything's under control. We just need to get 2 more work orders and a giant pile of money. You can make a lot more than that. In fact, arguably you can make more than that just going into like a standard a class 2. Class 2s are arguably easier to make money because you just go in, you get the reactor, you get the thing, and you're fine. So like I'd say that's arguably the better idea. In this case, we've got ourselves... what do we have? Class 1 reactors, power cells, etc. These are all looking very, very similar. Okay, this one's looking more exploding. That one's looking more exploding, apparently, but it contains a lot more stuff. I mean, sure, it's a bit exploding, but it contains a lot of stuff. Yeah, we'll be going for the giant red explodey ship. Yes, Claire?
Can I talk before we go back on the ship?
I guess you can, because, okay, we're going to be doing the same thing again as last time, but we're going to do it without exploding this time. So I'm just going to cycle the air like we did last time. Claire!
Shout out to the Book778 who gave us £5. That was the first super chat of the whole live stream with a little sticker of a Shiba dog saying,
I saw that. Was it sarcastic or was it before I exploded?
No, it was before. Shout out to Tree Shaker Tucker who gave us £5 and says, hi guys!
Hi, Tree Shaker Tucker!
Diathane gave us $50. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you very much, Diathane.
And Diathane says, happy Wednesday, John, Claire, and Tabby. Everybody, please love your fur babies. A bit extra from me. I miss mine more than you can possibly imagine.
Aww.
I'm really sorry.
Yes, Tabby has been very cute today. We give Tabby probably more hugs than she technically wants.
I wouldn't.
You got a gentle bat from Tabby today when she was sick of your bullshit.
No, I think that's just because I was trying to, like, scritch her neck where she can't really scritch it because her arthritis, and I think I must have, like, done it wrong or something. Because a minute later, she was fine with me petting her, like, on her back normally.
Okay, so this ship is literally full of explosives.
Yay! There's no way this can go wrong.
This is literally a ship that's full of explosives. So it's really important I don't accidentally blow anything up, because it will trigger a chain reaction.
It'll be pretty, though, fireworks.
It will trigger a chain reaction. So yes, this is the vent fuel from thrusters, failure to comply, blah, 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 blah. Okay, we need to take out the floor, take out the reactor, and then start pulling out the... This is literally the... It's nothing but explosives. It's just a fuel ship. This is good. Okay, we need to be really careful. Like, yeah, we need to be so careful. So take that out one by one. Do not use the sweepy beam on this occasion. It's too dangerous. So we've just got to knock out the floor. So I'm just going to do that.
Clap. It says disconnect the floor and ceiling first.
I'm doing that. I'm doing that right now. But you see, sometimes the laser sort of... You see that brief moment where it was, like, reflecting? That does happen on occasion. So we got the floor out the way, and we're just going to grip the terminal 2.
Sam says, Claire, could we have a John blows up the ship counter in the corner, please? No, because this is a live stream, but please feel free to have fun with that in the chat.
Whatever.
We can't do that because we're not editing those as we go. Let's see. On the subject of
reactor.
lasers, Nathaniel gave us $5 and says lasers are able to move very fast because they're traveling light.
I like how you pronounce the word laser, by the way. Laser.
How do you pronounce the word laser?
Laser.
Laser.
Laser. But I'm not complaining. I'm not saying you're doing it wrong. I'm just saying you're doing it like lasers really matter to you. Like you're really
John,
happy about lasers.
Are awesome.
That you're so happy that lasers exist in the world.
Okay, but did you hear the pun?
They travel light. Yes, I did hear that. Oh, okay. No, come back. Down you go. We're gonna make a lot of fuel. I really hope there's a. Oh, blimey! I really hope there's an objective for. Yes, there is an objective for salvage fuel. We're gonna do that. We're gonna get them online. I mean, the nice thing about this ship is it's wide open. It's just a fuel ship. So like all of it is. It's like they haven't bothered putting any of the nice stuff in. Like it's all just wide open. There's barely any walls. In fact, there's barely any internal walls at all. Get that down over there. That's going to go over there. So yeah, that's now... So the fuel that's actually connected to the ship is now where it should be. Which means we can now override and release the engine because the fuel lines have already been... Uh-oh. Claire?
What?
I don't know what that is, but it looks bad, doesn't it? That looks bad, doesn't it?
I think it looks really pretty.
I mean, I'm just gonna get that out of the ship before. I mean, I feel like that's not what I want to happen, really. Okay, we're just gonna very quickly get that out the way.
Start leaking.
Uh-oh, I just destroyed some salvage. Well, it possibly, yes. Okay, we need to get that out over here. Just get over there. I think it might be going to explode at some point. So I think we should get it out now before that happens. So I'm going to get out because bear in mind, the ship is full of, as we've discussed, the ship is full of problems. So we're just going to, yeah, it's definitely got a couple of. I mean, I think that was just leftover fuel. Okay, that was yep, that was acceptable. Is this disconnectable, by the way? No, I think these bits seem to be not disconnectable. So I think...
You have to purge the fuel before disconnecting the thrusters, says Yamson.
Well, I didn't do that, and I'm not dead, so I consider this a massive victory. I consider this a huge victory.
Of course you do. Okay.
Right, I'm going to very carefully take out the... Oh, blimey. I'm going to take out the connection. I'm going to pull out one of the walls. That's going to make it the easier way for me to disconnect the rest of the ship. Probably. Claire, while I'm just doing that, all yours.
Shout out to Andrew who gave us $5 and says bets on how soon John blows up a reactor and himself.
It's fine. I'm not going to blow up a reactor, probably.
The answer to that is it took 10 minutes. We've already established.
Oh yeah, we already did that.
If somebody had bet 10 minutes, they had won.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot I'd already done that.
I love you.
It wasn't a reactor I blew up, it was a fuel canister. That's different.
Yeah, of course it is.
It is, it's different.
Oh dear. Okay, Jeans and Cowboy Boots gave us £5 and says, here, have some of my wages that I earned from working at Costa, John.
Oh no, we like Costa. You love Costa.
I know.
Costa's like your
Jeans and
fave.
Cowboy Boots knows that.
Yeah.
We talk about it on a regular basis in the chat.
Okay, check for that. There's another... No, that's now gone. Okay, I just want to very carefully pull out the walls so I can get... Like, once I've got the walls out, we should be able to get all of this. Like, I think there's another one. Yeah, there's another one right there. So, this is a similar situation to what we had a second ago. Ooh. Okay, that's now there. I think the wall should now be ready to go. Now, just open this. That's the externals should now be ready to be immediately detached. Though if I just go here, oh, stop. Yeah, we need to detach the roll cage. That's all absolutely fine. Yeah, if we just detach that, take that too. Yeah, I'm just gonna detach the roll cage, and then we should be able to pull the whole thing apart. Clap.
The walls are still connected by the pipes.
Oh, we might need to destroy them then, but I think I need to take this bit off first anyway. So that's all absolutely fine, I think.
Okay, let's see. We've got a message from Ian who gave us $10 and says, I'm just stopping by. Thanks for showing me this game and how not to do everything. I've got about $500 million in debt left in my current playthrough. Good hunting and try not to blow yourself up again.
Well, no promises.
No, because he already actually did blow himself up again.
Yes, that's true.
Yes, indeed. And Andy gave us $10 and says this is exclusively for Claire's holiday fund since John is such a taskmaster.
You'd be bored without me.
Yeah, but not without you as... I would be bored without you as my partner, not without you as my boss.
Uh-huh. Tomato, potato.
No, really not, actually.
Wow. Okay, let's just top up the oxygen. Nice and quick. I've left it a little bit less ridiculously late on this occasion. And by that, buy a bit of oxygen. Cool, that'll be enough to get me through the rest of the shift. And now we should be able to start pulling the things apart, hopefully. I mean, there's not much left here in terms of that. I mean, that should be...
You don't need to detach the roll cage, it will go in with the side panels.
I like detaching things. There we go, the roll cage has already started being pulled off there, which is fine. I swear this is already... I think this is loose already, isn't it? You're already loose, aren't you? No, you're not. Okay, yeah, it must be the pipes. But I've drained the oxygen, so that means it's okay for me to blow up the pipes now. Right? Right, okay, you know what, just in case that's not the case, we better grab this. Okay, just bring it over here. And then bring you down over here. Okay, I'm just gonna pick up some of the stuff. And get you. And just bring this over in this direction, just have it float over towards me. And then grab it, pull it down, and go. That will make its way down. 5 minutes to go, but now we can start collecting stuff very fast. So just pull it back, and now I'm just going to do that to all of them.
Does John know that he can grapple into the shop to get there faster?
Grapple into what?
The shop.
Yes, I'm conceptually aware of that, but I always forget it.
Of course. And then Thomas Richter gave us 5 Brazilian reais and says, John, I have money again, so here are some. Also, I'm not going to catch the stream because I'm watching the best Mad Max movie, Beyond the Thunderdome.
Yeah, I've not seen the older Mad Max movies, you know.
No.
I've not.
Me either.
They look fun in their own silly, campy way, so I should at some point.
Yeah, I mean, I genuinely enjoy the film Tank Girl, so, you know, probably would actually like the old Mad Max movies.
Wow.
What? It's ridiculous, and it's fun.
Yeah, okay, well this hasn't exploded, so that's a really good start as far as I'm concerned. The fact that didn't just explode. So yeah, we just need to take out the rest of the pipe connections, as you say. So that's all that's left now. Down, and then this should be... Take out both of them. Excuse me. Okay, apparently we need to focus a bit more, concentrated fire. Now that should now be disconnected. Okay, that's, yeah, because you can use the grapple push. I think that should all be disconnected, unless there's another, is there another, there's more bloody over here. Seriously, come on. Over here. More. I mean, if nothing else, we've made a good amount of... Ow! Slightly on fire. Slightly on fire. The cutter's slightly overheated. It's fine. That doesn't count as like whatever it was people were saying I was going to do. Because it wasn't a reactor explosion. So that's all A-okay. That's all A-okay. There, now it should all be loose. Now we should be able to very quickly suck up a lot of metal. That's now loose. You should also be loose. Just start pulling all of that in fast as you like. And why did that one break over there? Come on. Why are you broken? You shouldn't be broken. Be attached to your friend. Oh, just grab that on the way past. Gotcha. No, no, no. Fuel's coming with me. Fuel's valuable. So that's going to now pull in your friend. And you are also going to be fine. There's 2 minutes left now. Okay, 2 minutes left. But I did see over here, there was the power cell. There was a power cell. Yeah, now we can start getting a load really fast. I can just grab this, shove it down over there. Should have pulled that one out after, because that always causes a big spike of electricity that's bad. And then down over to... No, you don't. Down over to there. Now I can get out the other canisters. I'm going to make a ton of fuel. I'm going to make... this is going to be a good day for me, regardless. Because there's just so much cold and fuel in this ship. And aside from that one time I blew myself up, which is different to, like, blowing yourself up. Like, it's different. Like, I think this has gone pretty well. I set myself on fire, like, once. But, like, even then, that's barely at all. And that one started leaking because it struck something, but it's going to make it down before it explodes. This is all... I think this has all gone very well, actually. And then we've just got a few little containers, cargo or whatever, that we can... Oh, those are tiny boxes. They're probably not worth much. It's just someone's Amazon delivery or something. Okay, you're probably... I think you're loose, aren't you? Are you loose? Yeah, 1 minute left. Are you going to pull off? You're not going to pull off. Okay, for something's still got you attached. Right, pick valuable targets last minute. Probably this big box. Just get it out the rear hole. Just shove it straight down. Straight round. Right over it. Did you just laugh at the term rear hole? Did you just laugh because of that, Claire?
No, I laughed at this chemistry joke that Chulio put in chat.
I want to hear the chemistry joke.
What did their parents say when they heard that oxygen and magnesium were getting married?
I don't know.
OMG.
So dumb.
I know, but also written it works really well because it's capital O, capital MG. But, I mean, to be fair, if I'd heard you say rear hole, I probably still would have, you know, kind of laughed at that.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2... Done, didn't get the chat. This is still going to be a really good 1.25. 1.25 million day. Right there. I mean, you need a ship with a reactor.
Oh, dear.
So there we go. That's and yeah, the nanocarbon was like 120,000 by itself, which is really good. The fuel tanks, wow, that was only 120,000 for all of them, because fuel tanks are not really worth that much. Coolant, not really so much anyway, but like, it all adds up, to be honest. Like, the thruster, and I did get the power cell. The power cells, that's only 100,000. I thought it was more than that. And that was a bunch of work orders too. So I'm pretty content with that. I think that's actually... That's pretty good right there. And it was a ton of LT, because I did loads of work orders. So that's really good. So yeah, now I just need to earn a fuck ton of money. But in the meantime, I've got no repair kits. I need to go and buy some repair kits at some point. But in the meantime, I can do an upgrade. So while I just consider what upgrade I want, Claire, you can have a second.
Yeah, shout out to Thomas Richter, who gave us 2 Brazilian reais. And says, here's to you, Claire. Have fun on your... holiday, quote. I am having a lot of fun on my holiday.
Claire's having a lot of fun at Con Zealand.
I was on a panel last night at Con Zealand, which, just because the convention is run in New Zealand time, was from 2 to 3 a.m. our time. It's my latest one, and I don't have anything quite that bonkers left. But I am very tired today. Mm-hmm. Oh dear, and Patrick gave us $20 and says, John, the videos always make me feel better when I'm having a bad day. The Total War upload yesterday helped after a very difficult work day. P.S. Give Claire a raise and be nice.
Oh, no promises on that. That actually could have come out last Saturday. The reason that the Troy video didn't come out last Saturday is because I forgot to upload it till it would have taken too long to upload. So I swapped it round for Fall Guys, which had only recorded the same day. Which is why the eagle-eared among you may have noticed in Fall Guy, I did specifically say that this was recorded this last weekend, because it was recorded on Saturday under the assumption it will be out on Tuesday. But in the end, it came out on Saturday. So anyone who thought, why did John say last weekend when it was only this weekend? That's why! Because I'm an idiot who forgets to upload videos. And as a result of that, just kind of come
was that when, like, I was streaming something on my channel and then you didn't want to ruin the internet?
I can't remember. Possibly.
Yeah, I think that's what it was going on.
No, I think actually...
He was actually being nice.
I think that was something else, actually. I think this was just me. I think I just forgot.
And I was just trying to help you, John.
I think... I'm going to go for range, handheld utility grapple range, plus 25 meters. That's a 50% increase, because it's plus 25 to 75, then it was 50, so 50% increase is really nice. So we're going to spend my LT on that, and I could also gain, tether life, in fact I can just afford both of them, so that's really good. So yeah, my tethers will now last a minute, and I can grapple from way further away, and I do need to buy an extra I need to buy an extra repair kit. For my thing. Sometimes you'll just find repair kits in ships, but you can't really guarantee it. So at the bare minimum, next time I'm buying oxygen, I'll do it anyway, because I'll check if there's repair kits in the ship. So if I'm lucky, there might be. So,
hey John.
Yes.
Hey John, do you know why the sun didn't go to college?
As in the star of the sun?
Yes.
No, I don't know.
Because it already had 1,000,000 degrees. Anyway, shout out to Ian who gave us $5 and says +1 on giving Claire a raise. She should also get hazard pay for when you do cooking videos.
Claire's not in the room at the time. She just gets to enjoy the fruits of my labour.
Though it is a
that is actually inherently somewhat hazardous, yes.
Disruptive kind of work day for me, because if I'm not working, if it's one of my weekend days, you're taking my recording equipment to do the video.
I do, yeah.
And then, like, I can't use the kitchen, and I can't make too much noise. So, it would be annoying if it was on one of my weekend days, but if I'm working, then you're, like, coming in every half an hour to ask me for a thing, or to come make me do a funny line.
You have, like, 2 lines in the thing.
Yeah, but, like, it's just slightly disruptive of the particular day.
Yes.
Like, I need to try and make sure that I'm not scheduling a lot of heavy editing on that day, because that happened this year and it was...
Okay, it was the other side, was the intro. Yeah, I've gone for the cheap light ship on this occasion, because I'm curious because generally I just go for the biggest, most expensive ship, so I'm just curious what the difference is in the internal layout to, like, the internal layout for the smallest of the class 3 ships is. Because if, like, the layout is, like, super easy, that might be the easiest way to make money. If you just get in, grab the reactor, pull off a bunch of metal, and then get out again. Like, it might actually be easier to, like, take the small ships, even if technically they've got less value. Because you're not getting, like, the whole value anyway. You're always going to be getting... there's always going to be a little bit of compromise. Oh, there's a utility key there. That's nice. So that is a free utility key for me, but looks to me like... Actually, I've accidentally picked up another fuel vessel, which I didn't really mean to do. But with the utility key, I can actually straight away, vent the thruster. So that's that done, which is great. So the fuel is being vented, and we can shut off the rest of the fuel. And, yeah, we do have a reactor here. So this is fine. So this time we're going to do it properly. We've vented the fuel, and we've shut off the fuel. So this is all as it should be. And then, yeah, we're just going to take out the floor. Then all of this can come out, including... Now that we've vented, because we got the utility key, we can... No, seriously. No. No. I want to interact with the... Okay, that's apparently already loose. That's already automatically loosened by the utility key. So that's fine. In that case, yeah, we're just going to very carefully take the floor off. And then watch out, because seriously, I swear it was the reflecty beam that got me last time. That could screw you over. So we're just going to take... I forgot to... Claire, I forgot to depressurize the ship! Ow!
Good work.
Okay. I forgot one of the steps that you're supposed to do. I forgot one small step in the process. This is fine. Everything's it's basically... Well, actually, that seems to have broadly worked out, to be honest. I mean, everything else was really well secured. Everything else was really well secured. Okay. This is fine. The ship's slightly not happy about life. Okay, what I need to do is I need to get these guys out first, because the reactor's going to, like, spark on its way out, and it might trigger a fuel tank explosion. So I think the most sensible thing is to get these ones on this side out before we do that. So I'm just going to get them out first, even though they're, like, not really worth much, just because I feel like, actually, that's the safest bet. So I'm just going to bring you over to here. Come on, guys. Come on. Go on, behave. Round to here, down you go, and off you pop. That's going to be enough. This one is actually... This is a bit inefficient, but just for safety, I'm going to bring this one. So it just goes to that, and down it goes, and boop. Right, that's fine. Okay, so loose fuel has now been taken care of, which is going to be worth very little, but what can you do? That was one slight oversight. I slightly forgot about one small important part of the process. It was a very small, unimportant part of the process. We neglected to do that. Still, we've got one reactor, which is worth, like, that's $500,000 by itself. And the engine at the back is going to be worth, like, another good amount of money. So we'll be fine. Claire.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Hayden, who gave us £2 and says, bust that ship like you should have busted Scotland.
Poor Scotland. Dear oh dear. They're such a... like, they seem on the high difficulties to be an absolute ridiculous powerhouse. Like, I swear, every time I play, like, a really high difficulty game, if Scotland's there, they are always, like, roaring ahead. It's crazy. I think just, like, the unique benefits they get just sync really nicely with the benefits that the... Get down there, you. Get down there. Down you go, down you go, down you go. That's right. Right, you'll find your way there. And this time it's not sparking like crazy. So that's two things we've got locked down. And then salvage mechanical, salvage nanocarbon, salvage metal, salvage computer terminals ×3. The power cell's in here somewhere. We will find that in a minute. Because, yeah, there's no interior wall here. So that's fine. But now we can actually go much faster. Because now we've removed all the dangerous fuel. So we can actually now, much more efficiently, hack the rest of it to pieces. So yeah, small ships can have advantages. I quite like these fuel ships, to be honest. I think they're actually quite good. And let's make sure we don't hit the pipes just in case. But yeah, I'm now just going to clear out the rest of the connections right here. Claire.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Industrial Knight, who gave us $5 and says, you know you can grapple things to bring them closer to you, right?
Yes, I can. That's what I was doing with the things, with the fuel tanks. Possibly there's a more efficient way to do it than I do it, but is that now loose? Check the thing. I think that's now... Sorry, I thought you were gesticulating wildly at me, but no, Claire was just doing something with her hair. But I thought she was just
fanning myself a tiny bit.
I thought you were gesticulating wildly at me. But no, it turns out not. Okay, out the ship, and out we... Oop, no, other way. Which way's up? Sometimes I get lost with up in this game. I should now be able to get the exterior and shove it all straight in. I think that should all be ready to go. At this point, though, actually, are the nacelles ready to be disconnected? They seem to be. Well, there's something there. Oh, there's totally a couple at the back I missed. Okay. Well, I think that the things last a minute anyway. Let's just try and put one of you over to here. They last a full minute, so even if they don't go immediately. And nope, that is actually coming immediately. And it's breaking. Ah, darn it. That was a bad connection, unfortunately. Right, seriously. Well, I've already got, like, upgrades. Just pull it in the right direction. It'll make its own way there. It'll be fine. So, yeah, some of these are already loose. And that is... Hang on. Is that what I want? That is... Oh, that's just deposit. That's nothing major. Okay, so there's nothing major going on there. You get over to... Seriously. I am done wasting flipping tethers on you. Get in there. And that's pulled a good amount of salvage over in that direction. Yeah, this is going to be worth a good amount of metal. So there's good metal coming in there. You're disconnected too, and Seriously, why are all of you failing to make it in? Get in there. Get in there. That pushed me back. That pushed me back. Break, break, break. If you'd just like to nudge your friend in while you're passing by, I'd appreciate it. I think that bit might actually be loose. It looks pretty loose. I think this bit looks loose to me. And yeah, I've still got plenty of tethers. I'd like this bit to come free. Because this is a valuable thing, but like, how do you disconnect it? Is it... Where's the connector for that? Where is the connector for that?
John,
it's in here.
Two things. People are mad at you because you're not using the, you're not collecting the nacelles. Is it nacelles?
Yes, I've only just, well, literally just this second, I've just realised how to I never knew how to disconnect them. Like, and now I think I know. I think I just figured it out, and...
Yeah, and the other thing they're mad at is that you're apparently saying it wrong.
What? Nacelles. Nacelles.
Yeah.
Nibicelles.
I think it's nacelle. I don't know for sure.
Okay, well, I've just figured out how to flipping connect it. So this, I didn't know how to get those off. I never knew how to get them off. I've only just realised they had... Oh, shit, I've got so little oxygen. This is fine. And remember, as there were no kits inside, while I'm actually at the station, I need to buy repair kits for everything, actually, because of that slight explosive depressurization. So don't need more tethers.
Oh, it's apparently nacelles.
Nacelles. I'm just going to buy a bunch of them. Screw it. So yeah, the ship is now a half and half. I've still got 5 minutes left, and half of the ship has already been removed, and this is now wide open. So honestly, I'm pretty happy with that. A class 3 ship, and it's already like it's you know, it's fully in paint me like one of your French girls position already. So I've got plenty of time. So that is going down over there before it zaps anything else. Then I can just... Oh, it started a couple of small fires there. How bad is the... How about we just get them before they explode? And yeah, 5 minutes left. So I'm just going to try and grab as much as I can. Soft crate before it burns, before it burns, before it burns. Sell it, sell it. Motivated seller, go. There we go, beautiful. We'll just we'll sell that. I don't see any problem with this whatsoever. We don't need that panel anymore, so I'll just be grabbing that. So I'm just going to grab. I'm probably going to go in. I'm just going to try and in 5 minutes, I'm probably going to open up this sideway into the cockpit, and I'm just going to try and I'm going to open that up, and we're just going to try and get as much out of the cockpit as we can. I've got a few minutes, so we should be able to get like something good here. Claire.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Oman Gaming, who gave us £5 and wants to know who deals in stolen produce.
This is a joke.
Yes.
Good. I don't know.
A garden fence.
It's quite good.
Yes.
I hadn't heard that one before. That was quite good. I quite like that.
Let's see.
What on earth are you connected to? How are you connected to anything? Look, get off. Get off over here. You're not worth anything, so you can just go. Down to earth you go. Right, now I've got an opening to the cockpit. It's a bit tricky, but it's big enough for the chairs, so we'll just wiggle. No, seriously. Screw. Seriously. Screw. I hate trying to get stuff out of the cockpit. It's so annoying. Huh?
Oh, Melfis just looked it up and says Wikipedia has the pronunciation written in...
oh, it's a real word! I assumed this was a made-up sci-fi word.
No, it's a real word, John.
I don't know that. I'm not actually a space scavenger. I'm not that used...
It's the same word for, like, it's the same word for the gondola bit of, you know, an airship or something.
Well, I'm also not an airship pilot. There's a whole bunch of careers that I don't have you're mentioning right now.
Right, and the third fault that you have is that you're not French because it's a French word.
Yeah, that's not a fault. That's an advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Let's.
Oh, the ship is starting to list forward, and I don't even know why. But I mean, it's in 0G, so it makes sense. Okay, the problem we've got...
anyway, it's apparently nacelle.
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 Like Nutella, but full of cargo. Or possibly it's a battery. I've no idea what it is.
Nacelle.
I don't know what it is. It's a thing. And I want to get the electronics out if I can. What even is... Oh, that's a pickup. Hello. What do you do? And it's a data drive. That's worth a little. I think that's worth like lore. Or, seriously, flip out the damn thing. I've got 2 minutes. I want to get the power cell. Seriously, just come. Down you go. Down you go. That's gonna be one seat.
A nacelle is a housing separate from the fuselage that holds engines, fuel, or equipment on an aircraft.
It's a real thing. Okay. I just assumed it was a sci-fi made-up word, but I've learnt my lesson. Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna get. This is gonna damage everything in the cockpit, so we're just gonna get out super fast, and then we're just gonna dump it. And that's actually an objective right there. The ship is starting to list. I think we've done this. This is how you're supposed to do it. This is. I didn't actually notice that before. So yeah, when you take out the battery, obviously the power goes out, and only the emergency on. I love how everything's modelled in this game. It's great.
And shout out to QT Funny in chat who says, yes, of course it contains Nutella. How else would the crew keep up its morale in space?
Makes sense. As we've established, if this is a French spaceship, then obviously there will be Nutella in it. Story checks out. I'm not sure you wouldn't go to space if there wasn't Nutella. If there wasn't space Nutella. And seriously, come on. Okay, 30 seconds to go. What's actually left?
Get the other nacelle.
Oh, that's a good point. Fudge.
Thank you,
fudge,
Elizabeth.
Fudge. Come on. This is going to be tight. Okay, and you're right. The nacelles are worth a lot of money. And go. Disconnected. Go. Connect. Down. Bring her in. More tethers means faster. Come on. More. 4, 3, 2, 1. Got it!
Yes!
We actually got it!
Nice job.
Oh, who was that told me to do that last second?
Elizabeth.
Thank you, Elizabeth. You have made me 1.6 million space dollars, which unfortunately, seemingly adjusted for inflation, is like 12 cents. This is 1.6 million space dollars is like, it's like I think it's like a $5 super chat in the future.
Wow.
Basically. There seems to how else somehow I've managed to get like $1 trillion debt. $1 billion debt. So I feel like there's been some seriously bad spaceflation going on here. There has been some spaceflation. Now that was a really good session. That was really good. Right there. I'm very happy with that. That is, a good chunk off the debt.
A nacelle is apparently 150,000.
A what?
Somebody's saying a nacelle is 150,000.
Oh, it's in what they're worth?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. That is pretty good, actually. Okay, maybe I should be using them. I should be going for them as a higher priority more often. Especially as the bigger ships have like 4 of them.
Woohoo!
So that's actually... Or was that for both of them? It might have been 75 each if it said 150. Because it's the cumulative. And I think I got both of them. But still, if the bigger ships have 4... The bigger ships do have 4. Which would be... So that'd still be quite good. Heat capacity wouldn't hurt. Yeah, I'm going to take heat capacity. So I'm going to take that immediately, which is fine. I've already taken all of that. So at this point, we just need to make as much money as we can as fast as possible. So I feel like, actually, if we look at the big lads, the big, heavier lads, tend to have like the big stuff. So total mass is, 150. 150 station hopper. I think the biggest, heaviest class 3s sometimes have 4 nacelles.
Yeah,
75 each, and I got 2.
Well, somebody is saying 150 each, but a couple of people are saying 75.
But some of the, I think this one's gonna have 4, so that will be 300 if I get all of them. Which add on with the add on to just a reactor, and actually will be in really good shape. So I'm gonna go for this station hopper on this occasion. It's marked as hard.
while you get started,
Yeah.
I'm going to go and grab some snacks, because I thought I didn't need snacks.
But now you're
I'm
hungry.
feeling sleepy.
What do we actually have in terms of snacks? We don't have many snacks today, do we?
No, I have these cereal bars that I like, the ones that are like chocolate and orange, Jaffa Cake flavors.
Ah, fair enough, fair enough. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna... But this time I'm gonna remember to depressurize the ship. That was a small error I made last time. I may have slightly forgotten to depressurize the ship.
Also, you can't stop me because I'm on holiday.
That's true. Technically, I'm lucky you've come back at all.
Come back from the other room.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Dear, dear.
Okay, so yeah, we're going to remember to... Ooh, we got more things here. I'm sure that's another data drive. I think that's just like lore about the universe. There's some weird machine god thing going on. It's all a bit weird. Right, so we're going to depressurize this area, and then we're going to open the airlock to connect to the outside, and there we go. That's everything. So yeah, this is a really small, simple ship. Okay. We do have need to...
Sorry,
yes.
Roman Totale says nacelles are always 75 mil each. Class 2 reactors and thrusters are a big step up in value.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. Well, it makes sense, doesn't it?
Actually, Roman Totale also gave us $50.
Oh, thank you very, very much, Roman Totale.
And just glad to see this. A stream and a midweek stream that I can watch. Even my new cat Meowsers is sitting on my lap while I work and watch the stream.
Oh, that sounds. Do we have a photo of Meowsers, the cat?
Do we? I'll go and check my Twitter.
I would like to see a photo of this cat. If not, please send us a photo of cats. We never turn down a photo of cats.
I mean, we have other photos of other cats.
Wow, that's pretty rude to Mr. Meowser.
No, I'm just saying cat pictures will be provided, and there is a very small puppy.
Ooh.
I don't...
Okay, I'm seeing the advantages here. Okay, so yeah, luckily, the nice thing about this layout is we've actually got doors that lead into the fuel shut-off valves, so I can shut off the fuel without having to cut through, and I immediately see the power cell over there. Okay, so we want to cut off this side, though. Admittedly, there's not one on this side. Okay, so there was a door on one side, which means we want to just basically get a couple of chairs out the way. And screw it, I may as well just pop them through the rear hole and pop them down over here. So there we go. Now that's going to be enough of a space. Just check for pipes. There are some pipes, but they're quite low down, so that's fine. I'm going to slightly damage a chair here. But this should be enough for me to get through, and this should not destroy the... That wasn't even the one I was planning to... Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. You just get out of the way. I kind of cut off the one I wasn't really meaning to cut off there. So, okay. Now we can just cut through here, and that gets us to this. Shut off the fuel valve. So with the fuel valve shut off, that should mean... We're now able to, yeah, those are now loose, which is fine. And that means now we should be free to release this. So, admittedly, we didn't do some of what we were supposed to do. Yeah, so it's slightly going bzzz, but that's fine. Everything's fine. If we just get it out nice and fast, it'll be okay. I should have cut off the rear before we did that, to be honest. But I think it's okay. I don't think it's going to explode anytime soon. I think it's just venting its spare bits and pieces. So we're just going to pull the cap off, and we're going to pop that over there, and then we're just going to pull the thing out and maybe just keep our distance from it, because it's kind of going woozly woozly whoop, which is out right in the face. No, a bit more in this way, and it's not in. Come on. No, up you go. There, about there. Good, got it. That's that. Yeah, the ships without reactors, they're a problem. Right, you, by the way, you can just go over to there. That should get you roughly where you need to go. Stop, break, etc. Right, okay. So that's got that disconnected. There's a couple of loose chairs and whatnot. Okay, I know what we want to do over here. We want to cut off this side through the door, Because this side through the door, this is where the power thingy is. So it's important we take that out. So we can take you guys out nice and simple. The problem is we really just want to watch out for the rest of it. Okay, so watch out over to here. Watch out over to here. I can take out the lower ones nice and fast. Oh, there's so much back here. About there should be safe. Okay, just careful. Do not blow up the cold thing. Not while I'm right next to it. But if I can just take off this wall, taking off this wall is what I want to do. Because with this wall taken off, there's a lot I can pull out really easily. Release. I'm just feeling a bit nervous right now because of that. And we might need to take out all of these as well. But we've already cleared out most of this. And the temperature situation seems to be under control. Right, while I just take these down. Claire!
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Shotgun Shells 2, who gave us $2. And says, add Resident Evil 4 to the live stream roster. It's fun to watch.
Didn't we do a Resident Evil 4 live stream?
I don't recall.
There's
so many different ones.
I've done a video.
Which one was it?
It's the good one.
It's the Vagina Beast?
No, that was Resident Evil 7.
There we go.
That was 7. 4's the fun, campy one that makes no cocking sense, but it's great.
I'm sorry. You're saying there are non-campy Resident Evil things? That makes sense.
7 wasn't campy at all. 7's fucking terrifying. It's not campy, I wouldn't say.
Yeah, but it also didn't super make sense.
It sort of makes sense. It's sort of... For a certain value of, like, horror film, makes a bit of sense. Okay. That's that disconnected. I think that's this side now. I think this side is now loose. So if we just nip out under here, and then we just nip out under here, and then we just get over here. And yeah, at some point we need to disconnect all the... Actually, we need to disconnect the nacelles first. Okay, so we need to figure out where the connections are for them. So they should be round about here. So a little bit internally over to here. That's going to be the priority. We need to disconnect them first. So, okay.
Okay.
And oxygen reserves are getting bad. I want to... Oh, they're behind. Ah, there they are. I see him. I see him. I see him. Right, I'm just gonna take these off on this side. Then I'm going for oxygen. Claire.
All right. Comments from the chat. We did do a Resident Evil 4 live stream, but it was a while ago. And I've got a couple more unique streams. Would go over well. Frankly, we've been doing a bit of the same thing.
Well, yes, that's kind of... We do the... Like, I kind of think... Well, thing is, I want Wednesdays to be, like, you know, more of a series thing where we kind of can dig a bit more deep into something. And Saturdays for, like, you know, one-off unique stuff. But there's been less Saturdays recently because we've been so busy on a few various projects. So, like, that's why that's been as it's been.
Yeah.
Are you going down, by the way? Yep, the nacelles... Wait, what did we say the pronunciation was? Nacelle. They're released, and this wall should now be as it should be. And now we should just be able to get all of this straight in the processor.
Oh yeah, okay, we did Resi 4 in 2017.
Yeah. Oh wow, it all just fell apart. Wow. Okay, just get all of these in, and if they could not fall apart, I would appreciate it. I consider it a close personal favour if they could not fall apart, and that one is... That one's refusing to come, for some reason. I don't know why that one's refusing to come. We're just going to get you off, by the way. You are electronics, so you can just go over there. That one's worth something. No, seriously. Go over there and join your friend. If you wouldn't mind just doing that. Yeah, that's a good bit right over there. And there's nothing on the inside of it, so that should be nothing but valuable stuff. Okay, so now we can just strip the interior of the walls. So that thing I was next to earlier is now going to be right over there. And the power cell can now be extracted without damaging anything else. Because, yeah, this thing appears to be powered by, like, a battery rather than a reactor. So that's all that's over there. And you need to be connected to up here. Because you've actually... That's a decent, valuable amount of scrap right there. And that is... Have you not made it down? Get down. Did you get stuck before you made it? I think you got stuck before you made it. I think that's a double nacelle anyway. Okay, so that's that over there. Hang on, 5 minutes. Salvage electrical. Yeah, twin nacelle. Okay, so it counts as one thing, but it's referred to as a twin nacelle. Salvage computer terminal, salvage fuel, can't be bothered with that. Salvage metal, salvage nanocarbon on the other side. Why are you still connected, by the way? Oh, you've got, like, one thing down over here. Sorry, my mistake. I missed one. Yep, it's okay. It's fine. Ah, that's because you were in the way. We'll pull you out first, and we'll just get you out the way. You're not really much in the way of value, but... Oh, come on, come on, come on. Don't panic. I just need to get the... I just need to get this one off. I think this is the only one that's left. Connect that. And there we go. And now you come over to there. And now we're just going to pull that over in that direction. And there we go. That one's on the move. Okay, cool. So that's that one. The problem is the other nacelle is the other side. We've disconnected the... Yeah, we disconnected the fuel already. Oh, no, I already made a hole here, so I don't need to worry about that. Okay, so... Ah, it's right here. It's literally right here. Okay, there we go. One. And we're going to get the other nacelle, because people are saying that... I assume twin nacelles are worth more than basic nacelles. So that would, you know, logically make sense. Though, actually, this one is... It looks like it might be connected to this, because the pipes are connected to it. There we go. I think that's what we needed to do. Yeah, precisely. I'm starting to get... Oh, ow! Don't do a push against a static object, because that happens. Okay. So now, down you go. You should be disconnected, right? And... Yeah, it's going. It's a little bit heavy, but it's going. So I don't think we've got time to strip the other side. Unless there's, like, really good stuff on the other side. But it's on its way down anyway. So, okay. Where am I? Wait, what's up and what's down? There we go. I figured out what up and down are. Yeah, it just needs to Tetris the pipe out, because the pipe's going with it. So that's all absolutely fine. So this is going to get me a bunch of work orders. But yeah, a ship that doesn't have a reactor is just a lot less valuable. I mean, you know what? In 3 minutes, I bet we might be able to... Excuse me. Excuse the flip out of me. Also, can you use this on them? Oh, you can. Okay, I thought it wasn't strong enough to penetrate. Oh, blimey. Heck, okay. Right, I'm going to just... This is going to be a controlled detonation over here. Just... Excuse me. Controlled detonation. Controlled detonation. Excuse me. Oh, it was empty. Why didn't it go boom? I mean, I was kind of hoping for it to go boom on that occasion. Like, boom was what we were actually looking for, but it didn't. So that's quite frankly surprising. There was no kaboom. Well, I'm disappointed. Okay, need to hack my way through the... Is the better option just to go for that in 2 minutes? I'm never going to get that off in 2 minutes. Okay, if I'm never going to get that off in 2 minutes, then what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and get off the floor of this room, and I'm going to try and get some chairs out at the bare minimum. Claire!
Yes, absolutely. Let's see. Suggestion from Klaus, who gave us 20 Danish kroner that you do a video series about all the things that John gets wrong.
That would take too long. I don't have time for this. Dear oh dear.
Urban Cohort gave us $6.66 and says, "Hey to Tabby, John, Claire, Sick, Phil, Jonkin, Clonk. It must be quite crowded in there, but you're all doing great work."
We're doing the best we can under difficult circumstances.
Suddenly Steve gave us $5 and says, "Here's something to help pay off your character's crushing debt."
Thank you. Luckily, we don't have $1 trillion worth of space debt. That's something we don't have, which is great.
Let's see. Andrew gave us $20, and I've got to get back to work now. So here's the rest of my donating. I'll see you all on the VOD later. And Andrew said that just about at the time when I was talking about Tank Girl, and then said, "Oh, if I'd heard you say that before I sent it, I would have put a message about Tank Girl." So, you know, there were people agreeing with me in chat that it's a very, very fun, trashy movie.
Uh-oh, I'm stuck in the... There we go, I just need to push myself clear of the thing. Stop. The ship is completely ass backwards right now. It's all ass overhead. It's all got a bit... Everything's no longer lined up as it should be, unfortunately. That's another chair, isn't it? Yeah, 20 seconds to go. I'll try and grab as many chairs as I can, but the ship is... It's all backwards. at this point. That's not even... Oh, that is actually... 9 seconds. Go, 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 go. More metal. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Faster, you bastard. Go. 2, 1. Ah, I didn't make it. That was very little. Very little. That was $1 million. I'll take $1 million. But yeah, the lack of a reactor really hurts. Though again, I got like like 250,000 of nanocarbon, which is a solid amount of nanocarbon, and the twin cells were 300,000 off that. So that kind of makes up for the lack. So yeah, if there's no reactor, you really need the you desperately need the nacelles to make it up. So okay, view ship catalog. That was one of the heavier ones, wasn't it? I deliberately went for one of the heavy ones, I think there. But I think the light ones are actually a good source of easy money. So I'm gonna go for one of the light ones, and we're just gonna strip it as quick as we can for your basics. Now I think we're getting into a rhythm. Now we're getting is that a double? No, it's just a single. It is just 2 single nacelles. But honestly, that's fine. If it's got a reactor in there, and I think the smaller ones do, we should be a-okay. So, okay, standard procedure. Don't forget to, properly de-thingy the ship before we all die. Claire.
Elliot gave us £5 and says, "Oi, dickhead." Which
Wow.
I'm not sure which of the two of us this is about.
Charming.
Says, "Love you guys, stay happy and enjoy both your holidays." Which is mean, because John's not on holiday at all.
Oxygen canister. I love oxygen canister. Oh, repair kit. Oh, Christmas has come early. That's a free repair kit and an oxygen canister. So I don't need to bother going back to... to base, which is great.
Let's see. Chris in the chat says, you may wish to tell John that he can grapple something static and then reel in the line to pull himself away from danger.
Ah, with that, yes, I see. I always forget that function, but I just did it.
Yes.
I always forget about that function. Okay, this is going to be, yes, that's going to, but I don't have a key for that, so that's unfortunate. Okay, get over here. We're just going to need to very quickly shut off the fuel lines, and then cut out the floor. And then I don't have the utility key for this, but that's fine, because there's going to be another one over here. But that's fine. This is actually quite a friendly layout, all things considered. Just grab all of this and just pull it out of the way. So that's all as it should be. I don't see a utility key floating around, so that is a-okay. I'll just cut through the wall here in order to just have an initial insertion point for this side, and I should be able to easily fit through that. Claire.
Canada's Bacon is in chat watching and gave us 20 Canadian dollars.
Good dollars.
And Canada's Bacon says, "Hey guys, it's been a while since I got a stream. Unfortunately, that's partly due to mental health reasons, but I'm doing alright. Thumbs up emoji."
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear you're doing a bit better now, Canada's Bacon.
Absolutely. John, any hints as to the topic of the next Fallout video essay?
It will be about a particular skill. It will be about...
Recorded this afternoon?
I recorded the audio this afternoon. I need to record the associated video. Ah! Claire, I forgot to... Ah! Space!
It's very pretty. See, he's reeling himself in.
Ow! Ow! I forgot to de-thing the thing!
Yeah, I can see that.
There's not much of the ship left, I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, shout out to Simon who gave us £10 and says, "John, some tips. Number one, all items on the work order are in the ship, so there is a reactor.
Oh, it must be hidden in the wall or something.
Number 2, the bridge and thruster sections can be disconnected. Number 3, utility keys are retained between ships. They are universal.
Oh, I've probably got them. I've probably got some then. Okay, well, at the bare minimum, I'm still going to get the nacelle. Okay? This isn't going to be a complete disaster. We're going to get a nacelle. It's not going to be worth that much. We might make a loss today. I don't know. What else is hidden in the back over there, by the way? There's that over there. What the cock is left? Scan for anything of interest. I mean, we might be able to get some... Oh dear. This is fine. Okay, so this here, welcome to my guide on what not to do in this game. My expert high-level guide on how you don't play this game. That's what you're going to be doing here. And seriously, just behave. Get in there. Go on. So I just need you to get over there as fast as you can. Do not get stuck, please. Okay, what else do we have? There are at least some processes.
I'll tell you what else we have, John.
Yes?
We have pictures of Meowsers. We have pictures of Ms. Meowsers.
Oh, good. I wanted a picture of Ms. Meowser.
Yeah.
It's an excellent name.
Ms. Meowsers.
Yeah. Did you say that was from Thomas Richter?
No, that's from Roman Tatali.
Oh, sorry. I got my cats mixed up. Okay. And, right, that goes over there. Okay, we can actually, you know what, this has actually worked out brilliantly. Because accidentally, this has actually opened up the ship really nicely. So I can actually, no, not that. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, okay. Accidentally, this is actually brilliant, and that tether's actually... Okay, release the tethers. Release the damn tethers. Everything's fine. I can fix this. All we need to do is cut the shit out of this ship. Which is, you know, broadly the plan anyway. Okay, Claire, next time I go into a ship, I need you to remind me to de-thingy it first.
Depressurize?
Yes, that's the word, yes. Depressurize it. Screw that, we can just destroy that, we don't need that. Is that now all disconnected? I'm pretty sure that's all disconnected. Yeah, that's all disconnected. So, at this point, that can now be connected straight over to you. And just pull her over. Yep, that's all going to come off bit by bit. Okay, so we can make a ton, an absolute flipping ton of nanocarbon stuff. Like, it's actually part of the work order. That is part of the work order. You also want the powered junction box. God only knows where that is. It's somewhere. Right, get over there. You join up with your friend over there. You are already... You better be being sucked in, right? And come on, get the antenna. Get the antenna. Yep, having the antenna, thanks. Down over there. Right, shove that down over there. So yes, as I didn't realise that. So there must be a reactor somewhere. Okay, so this is... Everything's under control. There must be power junction box. There must be something in here. Whatever that is precisely. There's not much left in this part of the world, but that's fine. You can have that, by the way. The little switches are sometimes worth actually surprisingly large amounts, so if you can just get them off in seconds. Actually, I forgot to actually run the pressure thing again here, but it seems to be not vacuum depressurizing too dramatically, so it's probably fine. So I've made a ton of metal. Like, I've not made a loss today. The important thing that we're going to focus on is how I haven't actually made an active loss. Okay? That's what we're going to be, that's where we're going to lay the focus. And yeah, I see you guys up there. And boom. And boom. And do not forget, oxygen! Meaning I do not need to bother actually topping my oxygen, and there's some fuel as well. So this is all fine. And this is... Did you be cut? You don't even need to be cut. No, maybe you did need to be cut. Well, you're gone. You're gone now, whatever you were. Right, okay. Getting over here. And then we just need to have a few more of you cut. Okay, I'm just gonna whack out the floor. I'm gonna whack out everything. This ship is being properly hacked apart. Accidentally, me blowing up the ship in a quite dramatic, knackered the frame rate fashion was accidentally a bit of genius. Because as it turns out, now what we've got is we can straight up strip this thing down to its constituent parts, which is what we were supposed to be doing all along. Like, I am a space scrapper, and what am I doing right now? Well, I'm scrapping in space. So, actually, this is precisely what I'm supposed to be doing in the first place. You're welcome. So, okay, also, now the floor's out, we can get the electronics off nice and easy. But, before it explodes. And, yeah, we can get all of that. That was the power junction box, apparently. Good. Good. So, yes, this is genius. I meant to do this, actually. That's the new lie we're telling. I actually meant to do this. Claire, all yours while we just strip what's left.
Yeah, we've got an exciting double birthday. Kitsurui gave
Holy heck, double birthday!
20 euros and says, MHGM stream on my 37th birthday. Awesome.
Ow! I reeled too hard.
Wow. Okay. Not gonna make a joke about that. I'm an adult. Okay, so, like I said, we've got 2 different super chats about birthdays. Kitsurui says, MHN stream on my 37th birthday, awesome. I hope you are all having a great day. I found your channel after Total Biscuit mentioned your YOLO run on his podcast. Have some of my anime localization money for Claire's holiday fund.
I'm trying to reel, but it's all going wrong. I'm reeling too hard, Claire. I've got a hole in my visor, which is so bad when you're in space.
Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah.
I need to buy a patch, like, quite urgently, actually. There we go. Just need to buy a patch. I just need to buy a plaster to stick on it. Patch kit. Need to buy some more oxygen after all. Okay, so that was bloody people telling me that I had to... Oh, John, you should reel in. No, disaster. Don't reel in. Bloody hell. That all went horribly wrong. Okay, let's just hack off a little bit of the light metal. 4 minutes to go. Let's hack off some aluminium off this thing. I should be able to get some good sheets into the furnace from here. This should be fine. Claire.
Yeah, so like I was saying, happy birthday to Kitsuri.
Happy birthday, Kitsuri! Sorry, I got a bit distracted because I accidentally punted myself in the face with the chair. Because I'm trying to do advanced techniques like using the reel, which is clearly a mistake, therefore, and just pull that over there. Come on.
Yeah, the chat is like, oh, this is really bad. This is getting too real. Lots of fun in there. And let's see.
Very little left.
That's why there was another birthday message. Boop, boop, boop.
This is mostly at this point just...
There we go.
I might try and get this whole thing in one go. Because I've got 2 tethers. That's probably too much to get in one go. But I'm gonna give it a try. I'm just gonna basically dump the whole of the rest of the ship just in here. And the tether is just about doing the job. And as soon as I've cleared out the last of this, because these tethers last a full minute, bear in mind, I'm just going to get the last of the electronics out of here, and then I'm going to try and dump... Basically, we're going to literally put the entire ship into recycling, and we're going to see what happens. We're just going to see what that does. It's going to be great.
John bunting himself with a chair is the best birthday gift that gets in chat. Amazing.
Happy birthday to... Ow!
Liam gave us $5 and says, hi John and Claire, I hope you're both doing well. Could I please get a happy birthday for me and my partner? Mine is today and theirs was Monday.
Happy birthday to you! I think they probably just wanted it. Oh, deposit not accepted! Oh, flipping drama. I think there was too much stuff that wasn't supposed to be in that one. Okay, 2 minutes. We're just gonna... This is mostly processor material. I'm just gonna put the whole thing in the...
Oh, wow.
This is it. I'm putting the whole ship in. We're putting the whole ship in.
Hey, John.
Yeah?
Simon in the chat says, don't be so coil about the real joke, Claire's. John needs to grapple with the humiliation, whether he likes it or not.
Oh, good lord.
It's very good.
Is it though? Is it though?
It's very good because it's making fun of you.
Just this is it. Look at this. We have got the entire ship is going to be, like, you know, there's going to be a few, like, bits. There's going to be a bit of trash.
I don't think
but, like,
this is how
look at this.
Look at
this. The entire ship. The entire ship is going to be recycled. I'm even gonna clean up. I'm gonna clean up at the end of the day. Put that over there. Put that over there. And then we just wanna. This is gonna be. And yeah, that's gonna be that. Just get in there. This is mostly processor material. This is gonna be worth good money. And just get that in there. And oh, that was 1,000 kilograms of nanocarbon. I've destroyed. That was 2,000 of that. Okay, we're just gonna clean up. It's gonna be everything. We're gonna have literally all the things. Okay, this is. I'm actually a genius. This is actually gonna be the best I've ever done. All right, despite the mockery, despite all the rest of it, we're actually once this is all in. We're just going to be, it's actually going to be fun. This is going to be, I'm just tidying up at the end of the day right now. I'm tidying up at the end of the day. I have made so much flipping money today. I bet it's actually going to be a good day. The amount of nanocarbon is going to be crazy. So despite the fact I accidentally depressurized everything, Claire, why didn't you tell me not to depressurize everything? You know, to depressurize everything. I forget which one it is I want to do. And 7. That
would be why.
Last bit. Get in. Ah, much we got that one. But this is going to be. Look at that! It was still a 1.2 million day. Look at that. That is
less money than when you didn't blow it up.
It's about the same. Only like
$4 million difference. Yeah.
No, $400,000 difference. And for a fact, I blew up a 500,000 reactor.
So that's like a house.
No, in the future space dollars, it's a Boots meal deal. We've discussed this.
Anyway, Morgan says this is why you're in debt. Morgan gave us $5
Possibly.
and said this is why you're in debt. Brian
That's
gave
a high
us
value ship.
€5 and says there was some explosive decompression.
Yes, I noticed.
Yeah.
I did in fact notice.
Yeah, no, I know.
Oh, there's like 4 nacelles on this one. This is cool.
Ooh.
They're not symmetrical either. Okay, I think the doors are on the other side. I think this is the most valuable ship I've ever seen. At 6 million odd. So yeah, we've got nacelles in the walls here. Slow her down. Let's just get in and you know what I'm going to do first, Claire?
Depressurize the ship?
I'm going to depressurize the ship, yes.
And while you do that, shout out to Athletic Geek who gave us $20 and says, a raise for Tabby! If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the precipitate.
I'm happy. Yep, Tabby gets a raise. Can confirm Tabby gets a raise.
But did you hear the pun?
I did hear a pun, yes. Okay, so we're
I would like to know how exactly my client's raise is going to be distributed to her.
She's going to receive additional fishy cubes. 50% additional fishy cubes. It's a huge raise.
Will those be purchased by the company?
No. They'll be...
Will those be purchased by yourself?
No. They'll be purchased by whoever's already buying fishy cubes. So just to save time.
So what you're saying is that you are giving me a raise commensurate to the price of twice as many fisher cubes as Tabby is currently eating?
No, obviously not that. No.
Those are expensive fisher cubes, guys.
Okay, now do I actually have a key? I do not have a key. Okay, and there's also no doors on this occasion. Okay, so we just need to hack our way through to the side section. Should be able to make it through here. This is a little bit on the risky side because I know there's bad stuff back here that hasn't yet been deactivated. Okay, and then just gently tug this through with the... Yes, now I'm using the pull function. This is a lot easier. Gently tug that out the way. Push that through. That gets me through to there. Okay, that one's manageable. So fuel shut-off valve number 1. Cool. Check the list, by the way. So yes, there is presumably no reactor in here because it does actually say no. There's no reactor isn't listed as a thing, so therefore that's a problem. Okay, well as I don't have the key anyway, I may as well take out the floor now. So I'm going to do that straight away. Claire.
Yeah. Jinx in the chat says, Tabby gets a raise, Claire should get a raise. Can I also get a raise? I want double what I'm getting now.
Jinx can also have double what she's getting now. That's acceptable.
Dear, oh dear.
And processor for you. And then back up into the hole. Right, okay. So we've got rid of that. There's now a path open, which is good. There's like so many damn chairs in the way, which is not good. So I'm just going to pull some of them over here. I'm just going to give them a gentle tug, because I give myself a little of a boop with the chair, but only a gentle boop. You, come on. Gentle boop, and go. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, now I'm using the pull function on the regular. Life is a lot easier. Life is a lot easier. So
this is amazing. Sky Arrow says, for some reason I read the title of this live stream as Hardcore Space Hamster.
Wow, that's the game I want to play. That's the Mass Effect spin-off I'm interested in. You know, they're making a full-on porn parody of Mass Effect. Someone did that. I can't remember what. It got like ludicrously funded on Kickstarter or some variant thereupon. Just
Look at my shocked face.
Yeah. Dear oh dear. Right, straight through there. So that should be, yeah, the fuel should now be disconnected. And now, just in case there's a chance it's going to explode, I'm going to hack the rear lock off the engine before I pull the overrider, and then we can start just getting the nacelles off, because we've now got good access to we've already got good access to the sides, so we should be alright. So that just goes over to there. That'll probably, that's totally going to bounce off. Can we pull that off straight away? No, I need to pull the thing, but that's okay. Don't know if if you don't have the utility key, I'm not sure if it's actually possible to jettison the fuel. So it would appear that, yeah, the fuel, that's just going to start, that's going to start jettisoning fuel. Yeah, there it is. But that's fine, because we can get it out. Just in case it's going to explode after a certain period of time, we can pull it in. Oh, ow! Okay, ow, 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 ow! Got too close to the thing that was on fire! Too close to the thing that was on fire! This is fine. Yeah. Okay, I feel like my life's got worse since I was told to start using the pull function. I feel like my life has got progressively more being on fire ever since that moment, in many ways. So this is all fine. Just take out all of this. Right, take it all out. We're just gonna knock down this. Whole section. Claire.
Yes, indeed. We've got a message from Alex, who gave us 10 Canadian dollars.
Good dollars.
And says, hey, John and Claire, I haven't donated in a bit. I had to get a new phone. I love you both always. How is Tabby doing lately? And also, it sucks that The Last of Us 2 is PS4 exclusive because I'm an Xbox user. Sad face.
Yeah, I think that's one of the ones where it's locked in sufficiently hard. It's not going to move over either. I think. So, okay, nacelles.
Tabby is doing well.
Yes.
It's not been so... I know it's not been so hot lately. It's gone a little bit cooler.
It's been better than it was.
But I mean,
That's
I think it's
true.
going to start getting, again, like, super warm next week or something.
Yeah.
So that's...
You know, I saw it was in 40 in France right now or something.
Yeah, I'm not shocked.
It's like crazy in around like Lyon way as well, I think.
Yeah, well, Lyon's in a valley, so it kind of gets a little bit like oppressive and really, you know, it's not the nicest in summer because like the air kind of like sits and stagnates.
Yeah.
But let's see. Brian gave us 5 euros and wants to know what happens if you just launch everything at the planet. Inquiring minds and wants to know.
I think it's just officially like it just isn't there anymore. It just like goes away. Okay, so these ones should be free. So I can, on my way to get oxygen, I can just get the nacelles down because, as I say, they're worth 75,000 each, and the twins 150,000. So that's fine. You're going to disconnect, but you're probably going to float down anyway. I need to top up oxygen, which is fine. I've got kits, because, yeah, my equipment's starting to steam a little bit, but I've got repair kits. I bought a bunch previously, so we should be A-okay. 7 minutes to go is not so bad for where we are right now. I'm broadly content with that. So yeah, you want a giant pile of furniture and also a data drive. I could have sworn I already picked that up, but maybe there was like one floating around. Maybe it got knocked out at some point. I don't know. I've still got 12 tethers, which is fine. There's probably good sense in always buying more tethers, by the way, just because, yeah, more tethers means you could work a lot faster. Clap.
Yeah, Daniel says 30 degrees C on Friday. My cat hates the heat too. He hides under the bed all day. He also hates the noise of the air conditioning and fans.
Oh.
Anthony says my brother lives in Pakistan and to him 35 is the cool temperature. I mean, yeah, but it depends what you're used to and how your like houses are built and like
yeah,
what
stuff
kind of thing
like
you
that.
are,
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, you know, it's just that it's not. It used to not be that common to have regular heat waves in the UK, and now we just get them all the time.
Yeah.
And so all the time you hear UK people complaining about the heat, and you get like, oh, you should just have air conditioning units, and it's like, it's just not really a thing.
Yeah. I mean, maybe next time we move, we'll, like, get one, like, properly fitted, but that, yeah, it's
like,
quite
my
expensive.
parents live in the south of France, and they have, like, solar panels on their house that feed into air conditioning.
Nice.
But it makes sense to install that if you knew you're going to be using it loads.
Yeah. Ah, I found the reactor. I found the mystery reactor that people say, oh, there's always going to be a reactor. It's here at the side. That's nice. Okay, so this is going to be a really good payday, because we've got like 4 nacelles and a reactor. Okay, check for additional connectors with the scan mode. Looks like I've missed. Looks like, yeah, there's just a handful over here, which is fine. And just got to be a little bit careful of that fuel explosion. Yeah, there we go. Hasn't exploded yet. Okay, time to get all this off, because this is now starting to be in a good position. Make sure we've got you to you. You should be good enough to get there. Just check the nacelles are connected. Yeah, I think the nacelles are both in already. That's now being pulled off. There is a nacelle right here, which we want to get off next, and is...
You got 5 minutes left in this shift. Knock out their work order before they turn the lights out on you.
Where is it? It's... Ah, there it is. Found it. Okay, this is fine. Go, and go. Go. Right, there it is. And we've already disconnected the pipework. So that's fine. Go down to the rear so it doesn't get, like, pulled off in that direction. Stop. You are going to here. This is gonna be a really good day. This is actually gonna be a really, really good day, because as soon as we pull all this off, because you're in a good situation, tethers times 8 now. So yeah, what we're going to do now, so this doesn't explode, is we're going to pull it off first. And, excuse me, what do you mean that was, why was that red? Get down over there, because this is going to start sparking when it's pulled off. 1 flipping reactor. So down, careful with reactors, and boop. We'll just pop that down over there in the barge. And that is, I didn't expect that to be a reactor. I swear I didn't see that in the list, but I'm not going to say no to it. That's good. That's a good one. Is there an extra? Yeah, there's an extra connector around the back of here. But just for safety, I'm going to pull this guy out, because he's Captain Kaboom. You got to be careful around Captain Kaboom. You don't want to mess with him. In fact, I think there was actually an objective for fuel tanks. So that's extra upgrade points. That has got to be. I think that is now where it should be. I think you're as you should be. Right, so in which case you get round to over there. Check the list. What's next? Salvaging mechanical, which we're getting in. Coolant is requested, and atmosphere regulator is requested. I don't know which one the atmosphere regulator is. That's the thing I've already utilised, isn't it? The thing that's up here by the door. So in which case the fastest way to take care of that would be, yeah, just to actually take out the floor and here. So okay, I'm going to take out the floor in here and get the atmospheric regulator in, because they're willing to give me work order points for that, which is fine. Get out of the way. Get out of the way, seriously. And just, no. Come on. Anytime you're ready. That's free. I think the floor is now... Yep, floor's free. Floor's down. Okay, you're an atmospheric regulator, I believe. Right, so I believe, now that everything's already grabbed, 2 minutes to go. Yep, that was indeed exactly what I thought it was. Good. Next up, we've got, I can't say, salvage metal, salvage mechanical, salvage furniture, salvage coolant, salvage a data drive. I don't know where the data drive is. I'm probably best just going for giant piles of... I mean, I can get a big pile of processed metal in. Get over there. You get over there. That's already... That was one bit of floor. Where's the other bit of floor gone? I don't know where the other bit of floor's gone. Okay. And then the nacelles. And the nacelle. There's a nacelle I haven't touched yet. Okay. Stop. That was 400 kilograms of nano carbon, which is not bad. Right. Get up here. Get up here. 1 minute 30. I need to hack into this wall. And I need to get the... Okay, you get over there. You get over... I just threw a chair too hard. But it's fine. Excuse me, get out the damn way. I'm on the clock, right? Well, I'm always on the clock. But like... Oh! Everything's on fire! Everything's on... Zero know why everything's on fire. Was that the cutter temperature? I think that was the cutter temperature. I think I just did... Actually, the cutter temperature's not normally a problem like that. Get out of that. But seriously, just get... Cut all the things. I've cut the... Oh, I think I nailed the power. I think I hit something back here. Something like... Oh, yeah, there's definitely problems. Ow. There's a lot of flamm... I think a lot of things are on fire. 45 seconds to go. Oh, I think I started... I think by throwing the chair, I started an electrical fire. I think that's what happened there. Oh, that's the flipping power cell. Okay, well, we're having that. Come on. Get 30 seconds. It's 30 seconds to get that. The power cell is... Actually, how much is the power cell worth? Come on. Get down. That's the power cell, right? I don't know if that counts as the power cell's just been received or whether it's not or not. I don't know. Okay, seriously. Get over here. And now go. 30 seconds. I think it's free. Come on. Go. Just toss everything at it. Toss everything at it. All the things. It's not free. Oh well, that's still a 1.4 million day. That's still a really good 1.4 million day, which is I'm happy with. That's the problem. Okay. I'm content with that. I'm content. We're making rapid progress towards the next biggest ship. But I bet we've got tons of it. Oh, we've got 500 points. 500 points. Oh, I need my laser cutters literally at 0%. Okay, so this is why we needed to yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to get all my equipment up to 100%. Because I slightly set it on fire last time. I did say set it on fire. Right, well, I can probably afford some good upgrades. Recharge mode is garbage. Suit integrity. I'm going to take suit integrity, which I kind of thought was a bit of a scrub one, and then that leads to electrical resistance. I'm just going to get... Yeah, I've decided I'm going to invest in not dying. I think that's actually sensible. And I'll give myself, yeah, a better scan visor as well. That's good. I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that, in fact. Which is the biggest, most valuable of you? I don't have 6 million this time. I've only got... Actually, you're light. You're light in weight, but high in value. Yeah, I'll take you. There's something... Apparently there's valuable shit on this thing. So we'll give that one a go. Claire.
Yes. This I found adorable. Gregory gave us $5 and says, this is my wife's favourite joke. What do you call a Frenchman who loves wearing sandals?
I don't know.
Philip Philop. Because flip-flop. It's so cute.
It's so naff. It's cute, but it's kind of naff.
I know, but, like... Listen. Yeah. There's a place for a naff pun, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Okay?
Clearly this is French humour.
It reminds me of a very, very, very
oh shit! Why
dumb French joke that I used to really like.
In here. Yeah, what you explain the dumb French joke now?
It's not gonna translate because it was kind of like a spin on the concept of a pun.
The shit is this?
Are there any French people in chat?
It's a forklift. Yeah, there'll be some French people in chat.
Actually, you know people who speak French in chat.
You know, the weird thing is, French is like the least represented, like the least represented country in Europe for us by far. Like, French people just hate many a true nerd. They think we're the dumbest shit. We have like no.
John, French people love English. French people don't consume as much English-speaking media because we have a lot of things that are dubbed into French.
Well, yeah, lots of countries don't necessarily have like English as a primarily spoken language, but we still have way more subscribers from them. France is
because a lot of countries in Europe have a lot of their media come to them in English subtitled, and France has a lot of media come to us in French dub, so that we don't consume as much spoken English. Like, if you go to, Germany or Scandinavia, like, it obviously depends generationally, but young people speak really good English, and that's because they get exposed to a lot of, US and British media. I mean, mostly US, but we don't really have that in France. So I would assume that would be why. But anyway,
yes.
When I was at university, I had a friend who really liked this joke and would say it all the time.
Okay, you have to share it in French, and then you can try and explain it. After the French people, all two of them, have a chance to enjoy it. Prepare yourselves for French, Claire. It's quite special.
Oh my god.
Wow, French is really mumbling.
The joke is, comment on ramasse les papayes avec une fourche? It's very stupid. I told you it was very stupid.
Was that something like, how do you do something with something? I think I got.
No, the joke was, how do you collect papayas? You know the fruit papaya?
Yes.
How do you collect papaya?
And I heard with, I got a vec, yeah.
Yeah. And the problem is, now that I've spoken 5 words of French, I can't remember how English goes.
Oui, ça va, et toi?
Ça va, et toi?
Yeah.
No, we're stuck in
Now we're stuck in the Sava loop.
Yeah.
Which you can never escape from. It's impossible.
Anyway, so fourche is like a farm implement that you use to pick stuff up from the ground, it's not a rake exactly, but the joke is that the word papaya has a repeated syllable, so you repeat the syllable in the implement, like fourche, and the word is actually fourche. It's very silly. It's very dumb.
Could you come up with a vaguely equivalent joke in English? Because I don't quite follow.
Tell me what is a farm implement that you would use to pick hay up the ground.
A pitchfork.
Yes.
Like a pitchfork, yeah.
So, in fact, the word fourche in French definitely comes from the same root as fork, right? You can hear that, fork.
Yeah.
Fourche. So, it's like, how do you pick a papaya with a pitchfork? Because papaya, pitchfork.
That is very dumb.
It's really stupid.
That's really dumb. Yes, you were not wrong. This was your and you had a friend whose entire personality was based on saying this joke a lot.
Yeah, he also had one about how a penguin who breathed with he also had a joke about a penguin who breathed with his bum and then one day sat down and died. It's very stupid. But if you repeat it often enough, Is that is that because that's like a Peter Piper picked a peck of peppers or something? No.
No. Okay.
It was just
explain French humor.
I would like you to know that I told my mum the penguin joke.
And she liked it?
And she liked it and sometimes references it 15 years later.
Wow.
Yeah. No, it's really bad.
Amazing. That's okay.
Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I'm really, really tired.
Is that loose? Yeah, that's loose. Okay.
It works brilliantly in French, though. Thank you. Thank you.
I'll take your word for it. Right, let's get this. So we've got little forklift trucks here. We've got little forklift trucks.
Aww. Default in the chat says, my French teacher made me hate the language and now I don't understand it. That sucks. I'm really sorry. That happened to me with my German teachers.
I never did German. Because it was German or Greek, and I did Greek and it worked out!
Claire's friend just has a naff sense of humor. Yes, absolutely.
Oh.
But this was, and I would like to say, on behalf of my friend, who does not watch these live streams, that he also had a personality and was very nice. Thank you very much.
Oh.
But also, like, just a fun, charismatic person who could tell you a dumbass joke about a penguin and make it funny.
Clearly you have a type.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, right. So hang on, we've got 8 minutes left, which is pretty darn solid.
Oh, no, this is great. What is worse, French humor or dad jokes?
I think they're quite comparable by the sounds of it.
Really, John? Really? I hand you on a platter, what's worse, French humor or dad jokes, and you don't go with the jokes of your French dad?
I'm not going to drag your dad live.
I'm going to drag my dad live. My dad...
Your dad might be watching this right now, you monster.
Uh-huh.
Love
you, Dad.
Your oxygen reserves are dropping to a statistically profitable level.
My dad's... The problem with my dad's jokes is that...
They take a while.
They are this stupid, but they're not, like, one sentence long. Like, really, really not.
There's definitely there's a relaxed telling to them. There's a very relaxed telling. Claire's dad is in no hurry to tell the joke. The joke must be savoured like a fine French wine.
My dad just likes to keep you waiting and, like, stretch out the joke, and then also, like, starts laughing before he gives the punchline, which is very endearing.
He does, that is true.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, right, let's get this entire side of the ship stripped. Because we're already, in all fairness, most of the way. In fact, I think it's already done.
Oh.
Yes. Is it more terrible French jokes?
No, it's Sir Roderick says, is it dad jokes or is it papaya jokes?
Oh no, please stop.
We've just started merging. This is also how my dad tells jokes. I'm sorry, Travis.
Shh. I forgot to take this damn nacelle off, which I have to do before we can get all this stripped in, and time is starting to tick by here. Where's the... There it is, I see it. There you go. And... go. Okay, that should be now loose, and this should be a fast collection. Straight down to straight down. That should be a fast collect right there. And then, yeah, the rest of this should now just come straight off and be straight into here, I believe. Yep, this is now all straight off. And, a bit fell off, dear.
This is amazing. There's apparently a word for this, a shaggy dog story.
I've heard that term before. It's a very old term. I haven't. There's a term I haven't heard for a long time.
Or a shaggy dog yarn.
I've never heard shaggy dog yarn. I've heard shaggy dog story before. Says,
but I think a yarn is a good, like, I think, you know, spinning a yarn, like, that has the right kind of connotation for the kind of shit my dad says. But yeah, a long, rambling story or joke, typically one that is amusing only because it is absurdly inconsequential or pointless.
They're going to both make it in, I think.
I mean, yeah, usually it's jokes that you could tell in 2 sentences, but he'll just make a really long story out of it. Oh, this is great. Edelon gave us £10 and says, Claire, what about dad jokes to do with the French? Why do the French only eat 1 egg omelettes?
I don't know, Claire. Why do the French only eat 1 egg omelettes?
Because 1 egg is enough for them.
Oh, I actually got that one. Got that one.
That was very fun. I like that one.
That one was... Oh dear, right, just a little bit towards
this is good. Simon says, to be honest, between dad jokes and French jokes, you can't compare.
Oh, good lord.
Nice.
This is how did this start? I hate it. I hate this live stream. Good night, everybody. The live stream is now cancelled forever. I'm not willing to accept this. And just a tiny bit towards me and then just boop it down. I think I've got a work order of computer terminals.
Philip Philop is really funny. Gregory, please tell your wife.
Oh dear. Right, that was the 3 computer terminals I need. That is the data drive I need. I think it was hidden around the back of this terminal. So that's another. I'm actually gonna. I might almost get like a flipping secure cargo hatch and then salvage. Shit, I might be able to get literally all the work orders done. You want the cargo hatch, do you? Okay, well that's fine. The cargo hatch is, yeah, the connection's around over here. We're going to do this. We're going to have literally, stop. We're going to have literally all, we're going to have a complete work order day. Because that's all that is. You just get round over here. And then get down over to... No, come back. Come back. Come back over to here. There, that should make its own way down. Yeah, that should make its own way there. That's that. Then you just want more metal. And I assume, because I've already got loads of it, you must therefore mean... Yeah, there we go. That's it. I literally completed the work order. I have literally got a full work order day. I'm really proud of myself. I've still got 2 minutes left and everything.
Woo.
That's actually... This has
so
been...
wait, you didn't explode and you didn't...
No, I didn't explode, like, at all. I might even
Well, I think the key to our success is to talk about French jokes, my dad says.
Oh, God, no.
It's not worth it!
The problem is, that job the thing your dad said, the really long joke, it wasn't even that good. The payoff wasn't even worth it.
Yeah, no, it really wasn't.
It was like, what was it? Wait, what? Oh, I slightly forgot to devacuum the airlock, but that's honestly actually not the worst thing in the world. That's actually fine. That wasn't a disaster. I've still got 2 minutes. I haven't even got that nacelle yet. Okay, stop. Go. And then go. Okay, we just need to get the good shit. I've got 4 tethers left, which is not much. Yeah, honestly, like, if you're buying more tethers, it's probably a good thing. And then you just need to be pulled over to here. I'm a bit worried you're going to be interrupted by one of your friends. And then there's... What the hell are you doing over here? You apparently just didn't make it in, so just get over there.
You go. My chat froze a tiny bit, but I got it back.
Yeah, I see that happen sometimes. If you just refresh, it's fine.
Yeah. Do you recall? Well, it's just because I pop it out, so sometimes you can't tell until you check. Anyway, do you remember which bad joke it was that my dad?
It was like one of the communist dictators going to hell, I think.
Oh yeah.
No, it was phones. It was about phones as well.
No. It was about phones. Also, it doesn't make sense anymore because you need to understand how landlines used to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this beautifully stripped ship. I'm really quite proud of this. Though I don't have any tethers anymore, unfortunately, and I doubt I can make this get in. No, because it's too heavy, so any attempt to push myself just leads to me pulling myself in. So I may as well just try and jump in. But this is really quite positive. I'm quite proud of myself for this. So yeah, as I've actually got this right now, just grab the remaining electrical... box. That's got to be worth something. This has got to be, I think we might break 2 million. I think we might break 2 million today. I really do. What's left in terms of, there's like a handful of electricals that we can just kind of pull straight out the door and we can just dump straight down onto the barge. And oxygen's low, but the day will be over before that happens. One final thing here. I think this is a 2 million day. I think this is actually a 2 million day, and I'm really quite proud. Oxygen's critical, but the day's about to end, so it doesn't actually matter. We've literally got... There's nothing left. This is it. We've cleared out the lot. I'm really proud of myself. Come on, 2 million. 2 million. Ah, 2.2!
Nice.
2.2 million! Oh! How many phones did you have when you were growing up in your house?
How many what?
How many phones? Like, was it just one, or did you have, was there like an upstairs and a downstairs?
No, we had a flat, but there was one in the hall and one in...
Yeah, we had one in the living room. We had one in the living room, and then one at the upstairs, which was in my parents' bedroom.
Yeah, that's what I said. So one in the hallway, right by the door, and one in my parents'.
Yeah, but I was describing what mine was, because we're not actually evil twins from alternate dimensions. So just because I said it didn't mean... But this caused some controversy, by the way, because in the first house I lived in when I was a kid, the phone was in the living room, and thus when my sisters were calling their boyfriends when they were teenagers, it was in a very public space. But then we moved to a different house, and then when I had my first girlfriend, the phone was actually like because it was you could take it where you wanted because it wasn't wired anymore. I could take the phone into a private side room and therefore could talk to my girlfriend without a phone chaperone. My sisters found this greatly unfair and raised this as an objection. They considered this very unreasonable, which I thought was quite funny.
Yeah, well, I'm saying that, but I'm saying that about I'm trying to remember the flat where we lived in Lyon where I grew up. I'm saying there were two, but I think I'm wrong. I think there must have been just one phone in the hallway because I recall, you know, some like very rare occasions where there was like a phone call in the middle of the night. Like, you know, one time our neighbors were up really, really late. I don't know why, like doing work or whatever. They were up at like 2 or 3 in the morning and they saw somebody stealing our car in the parking lot.
Wow.
They saw somebody buy our car and they were like, it doesn't seem like this is something they would do, and they just rang our landline and they were like, there's somebody weird by your car.
This actually reminds me, so I don't...
They had to get up and go and get it from the...
I just need to interrupt your story to say, just so you FYI, just so you know, like literally what happened recently was someone was actually visiting the parking lot where my car is kept, and they literally said to one of our neighbours, hey, why haven't they reported that some kids have dumped an old junk car in their parking space? And it wasn't an old junk car, it was my car. They just literally, they just saw this person who was visiting just assumed that the car was so shitty it had to be like literally an old dumped thing. An old dumped thing that'd just been left there by some kids who'd stolen it and whatever.
It doesn't work. And also it's not moved in a long time. It wasn't a random person, you know, like visiting. It was somebody who works, you know, for the landlord
but yes,
and stuff.
still,
so it's
it was,
just like, you know, because, it's just because...
It like, makes me laugh that's my car is...
yeah. John's car failed its MOT, so
it did. It failed its MOT. It failed its MOT so badly. I just declared a SORN on it, which in the UK is like statutory off-road notification. So I basically just said, "Fuck it. We're not going to bother it." And I've been meaning to get around to junking it, but I haven't found the time to arrange it for it to be junked. So that's where.
Wow, John's car got burned.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a really shitty old Honda Civic, but the thing is, like, it's literally got flat tires. The battery is flat, no attention has been paid to it, but it failed its MOT so spectacularly, repairing it would have cost more than the value of the car. So it's just like, well, I'm not doing that. That would be bullshit. So that's how that happened.
Let's see. I don't believe you, John. That story seems a bit phony.
Oh, I thought they were doubting the story, but then I remembered we were discussing phones.
Thumper says, it's not the payoff of the joke that's bad, it's the payoff.
Please stop. Please stop or I will cancel the stream.
Simon says, John, under barrage of French humour, no mère!
I don't get it.
No more?
Oh.
But like mother?
I see.
Okay. Our man Rick says first Aeneas, then Claire's dad is getting character assassinated.
I'm not. Claire's the one character assassinating her own dad. It's not my fault.
I'm just lovingly mentioning
I quite like
that these days whenever my dad says, "Oh, have you heard the joke about this?" Yes, Dad, we all have heard it.
I quite like your dad. Your dad's a sweetheart.
Yes, my dad is very, very sweet, but
oh dear. Right, all I need is like 1 million and we can move on to the next class of ship! Woo! So this will be a nice, easy, straight through. So you also want, you want the thruster, the power junction box we'll grab by the end. You want the cargo hatch again. There is a power cell somewhere in here, which is fine, but these things have got to be worth something. So I'm just going to break out the floor, because breaking out the floor is never a bad starting point. Can Actually, in a ship like this, because there's almost no wall, you kind of know where the power cells... The power cell's got to be inside... it's got to be over... Yeah, there it is. You can always find it, like, straight away. So we're just going to break this side off on this occasion. I've slightly broken a box there. It's fine. Let's try and avoid breaking any more of them if we can. And didn't hit that. Good, good, good. Right, I'm just going to literally crack all this off. Clap.
Claire's dad has been more character assassinated than in years.
I don't think that's true.
My dad never, like, ran away from a burning city, abandoning us all behind.
Uh-huh.
Thank you very much.
Dear, oh dear.
Time for a Paprium joke.
Oh God, please. Please, no. Please, I regret everything. I'll stop. I'll just please, everybody stop. I'll do it. I'll do Fallout 4 You Only Live Once. I'll do Knights of the Old Republic. Just stop.
I think what they want is for me to get a raise.
Okay, fine. No Knights of the Old Republic. No Fallout 4 You Only Live Once. Claire gets paid more instead. I wonder if I actually put a poll up saying which would you rather have, Knights of the Old Republic, Fallout 4 You Live Once, or Claire gets a raise, what would win? How confident do you feel about that, Claire? How confident are you feeling?
Not amazing?
Oh dear.
Okay, but I think we said, you know, it's important for the community to like me because I'm a community person.
That's true. That's why every time we do your evaluation... In fact, you know what? You probably would have already had a pay rise, but you keep fobbing off your own annual evaluation.
I'm sorry. I did that because I had to go to France to see my relative who's dying.
Okay, that's a legit excuse. I forgot that was the reason.
Thank you, John.
Okay, get you over here, get you down over here, rapidly changing the subject by just moving some cargo around. Sorry,
I only watch MHN for Claire Ray's. It's Paul time.
Oh dear. Oh flippy dear.
John is just saying KOTOR to piss me off, but I've given up at this point, says Thomas. Claire gets a raise or we riot. Nathaniel says everywhere John turns there's phone jokes. It's like it's a hell. It's like it's a cell.
You know, I literally saw a video on the internet the other night that was like my personal version of hell. Which was, it was like a guy who's like some form of thrill seeker of some description, and they like he squeezed himself down a really tight hole that had running water going through it to reappear at the bottom where there was like other water. It was like a little hole of some like a natural thing. It was like, and he disappeared for like 30 seconds before he appeared at the bottom. It's like that is hell. That is literally so my idea of hell. The idea of like going into a confined space full of water and shit. I'm just like, no. No.
Claire is better than you think of the Old Republic.
Okay, this is going well. We've still got 8 minutes. We're actually doing really well here. I really appreciate.
I just want to clarify because the chat is confused. What happens is my annual evaluation was scheduled to happen like a couple weeks ago, and then we just didn't have time to do it because I had to leave for 3 or 4 days unexpectedly, and so we had to finish work in a hurry.
Yes.
My pay rise did not get cancelled because I had to take compassionate leave. That's not what happened. Just want to be very clear.
Actually...
Listen. Oh, Michael gave us $5 and says, I'm voting for Knights of the Old Republic, but here's a $5 for Claire.
Oh. I think we got enough metal for... Yeah, we got enough metal for the, for that. I need to go get some oxygen as well. While I'm on my way past you, just start going in that direction, because you may as well move in. And come on. And wind myself in, and break down. Come on. Wind myself in, and... break. Okay, yeah, I'm getting used to using the pull to pull myself around faster, which is quite important under the circumstances. No, activate terminal. Get myself... Why'd you just buy fuel? You didn't even need fuel, you bastard. That's fine. Half the ship's already gone, and all of that's got in there. We're down to, salvage a bit more metal. Salvage the... I'll get the cargo hatch while I'm literally passing by. Claire. You just made a noise like you wanted to say something. I was giving you the opportunity.
No. I made a noise like it's nice that Nightbot share my coffee so that people can give me money if they want.
Sorry, I think I forgot to put that in the thing. Well, it's because I copied the basic description from the video because we hadn't live streamed this before because I did this last minute. Yeah. That's why that is a thing. But yes, there is Claire has a coffee. If you want to for some reason support her directly, so the money goes directly into her bank account, then you can. I don't know why you'd want to, but you can in theory.
Well, I don't know why you'd want to, but like 5 people tonight have said this is just for Claire, so you know.
Yes. Yeah, but that's a meme, Claire. That's a meme.
Is it a meme?
Yeah, that's just a meme, you see. Right, we just need to get the other nacelle off and start cutting all this off too.
Dear.
Okay, start getting all of you off that. Go.
Claire is better than you think.
Yeah, I don't know, I think Claire's pretty good. So I imagine Claire's about as good as I think, give or take. I probably should have, I really should have topped up tethers while I was over at the machine. Because I should get into the habit of doing that. I think topping up tethers is just a fundamentally good idea. I think you basically, you need more tethers than you've got. Like, when you're getting oxygen, you should have already partly run out of tethers. And you should, like, be in a position to... I hope that's a mechanical override. Because I've killed the... Wait, what? No. There we go. It's fine. Everything's fine. Grab the engine. This should be more than enough to get us up to the next, up to the next thing. So we get to explore the new ships. I'm probably going to blow them up. Go. Bring it towards me a little bit. And then
this
bring it
is
down.
Lovely.
Go. Job done.
Mike gave us $5 and says,
yes.
I just want to say that hearing this banter makes me feel like #relationship goals.
Oh.
That's very sweet.
That's super cute. Wait, power cell 1 out of 3? There are 2 more power cells in here? Okay. That's not what I was expecting, but alright. Grab that. Pull you a little bit. Round over here. Pop that down. And that should be... Did you just bounce off? I swear you wanted me to get computer terminals. That is a computer terminal, isn't it? Okay, get you over there. Get you over here. Drop down. Get you over there. Drop down. That's going to make it over to there. Where's the other one? You just said get me another... Oh, blimey, where the heck am I? I'm not in the ship. The ship is possibly starting to... The ship is starting to not be where I'm expecting it to be. Oh yeah, the ship is starting to list. I don't know if that's the right term because I'm not good at ships. Grab... Excuse me. Grab that. Grab... No, seriously, what's wrong with you? Excuse me. That was weird. Right, through here. Down here. Pop that in there. That should be the second computer terminal, right? Yep, that's computer terminals. Apparently there's 2 more power cells. Oh, there they are. Okay. Well, then we just need to cut off this bit. We got, like... Those are worth... I think they're worth, like, 90,000 each. So that's honestly good enough for me to bother cutting off this wall. I don't need to cut off, like, all of the walls. Just enough to basically pull off this side. So that's... fine. Is that enough for me to have pulled off that? Is that now loose? Apparently, yeah, that's now loose. Okay. Go onto the proper wall over here. Start just pulling the whole thing off if we can. Is that coming? That's coming loose. The whole thing. Oh, look at that. That's really nice. That's going to be a lot of scrap metal right there. And then we just need this to the back over there behind him. Pull out the second layer if you'd be so kind. That comes off. That's going to be a good... That's a huge amount of metal, actually. And then we just need to grab this before it blows up the other one. Get that down over there. Now, has that damaged the other one too badly? Grab that before it explodes, and go. Another completed work order. I'm getting better at this. This is... I really like how this game has, like, you know, it's very scruffy, but once you get into the hang of it, you can just sort of you can do it very quickly. And you can sort of, like, you know, you can strip a ship down to nothing in the time once you know what you're doing, which I really like. It's such a good game. It's such a relaxing game, and this is going to be is this going to be another 2 million day? I think it might be a 2 million day. To be there was still a bit of... Oh no, that was... I hit an electrical. That was an electrical fire, not a fuel fire, which is fine. That comes off there. Just start getting you off in that direction. That's just basic furnace goods. Just pop that over there, because I kind of may as well. Sneak out through here. 2 more tethers. Only a minute and a half to go. So honestly, just see if we can get you over to here. Is that going to pull? Yep, that's fine. So that's just a little bit more. Sadly, it's going to turn around, but it's got a good bit of momentum on it, so it should be fine even if that breaks. So in which case, the work order is done. Close that. I'm not sure there's even anything that great to be got left at this point. So yeah, we'll just kind of grab little bits and pieces. Claire, while we just grab the last few bits and pieces. But I'm very happy with how today has gone. Very content with that.
Yeah, shout out to Shangonzu, who gave us £10 and says, since we know you're desperate for the jokes to end, John, I think we can demand all 3.
Knights of the Old Republic, YOLO, and Claire gets pay rise.
Yeah, all 3 at the same time.
I think that's a bit on the harsh side. You know, I did at one point want to do as like an April Fool's joke, like all the series people ask for most, but like at the same time, where I'm like, you know, using like, you know, I've got several computers and I'm using two controllers per hand, just to basically troll people. It's kind of something I'd like to do. And we're down to like 10 seconds. We might be able to get like one more out. 3, 2, 1. Did that get in? Might have got in. That's not much. Another 2.2 and rank 6.
Nice.
Including a giant pile of upgrades, which is good. Because, yeah, that probably means, because I've completed 2 work orders, I've got 600 LT, which is really good. So, okay. Equipment, let's see what's new on the old equipment front. So, more range on the Stinger, which is kind of cool, and cooldown or cooldown 2. So, range on the Stinger is interesting. How much of an increase is that? Actually, that's a 50% increase. That's going to be hard to top. Or more range on the grapple, which is also really nice. Charged push.
Many a troll nerd. Holy shit, that would be hilarious. Oh god, that sounds difficult.
Okay, more powerful push field. Or thrusters. Top speed up feels... Oh yeah, like 50% more speed just day to day. That's really powerful. Or that's an unlock. Purchase my helmet, so I don't need to actually pay rent on my helmet. Oxygen not included, obviously. Heat resistance, cryo resistance, electrical resistance, and audio resynth. I can do without that. I think it's got to be thrusters. I'm going to take thrusters for top speed up right now. And if I can afford it, I can't quite afford range 2, but I will be able to very soon. I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. I think that's pretty good. The equipment's in good state. I'll take, you know what, cooldown's cheap. I'll take cooldown 1. Okay, here we go. Here we flipping go, ladies and gentlemen. View the ship catalogue. And it is, oh my. Okay, so we've got ourselves geckos. This is our new grade of ship. They look a little bit bigger. That's unquestionably true. So we should probably go for, Claire, should we go for the lightest, cheapest one or the biggest, most expensive one?
Ooh, I don't know.
You're right. The biggest, most expensive one, Claire. You're 100% right. Boom! Okay.
Because you're always so right, Claire, so you should get the biggest, most expensive raise.
Sure. We will be putting it to the vote when the time comes.
I know we will.
And then there'll be a mystery box where you get to choose. Oh, shit! Look at that big boy! Holy shit! What? It's huge! Holy shit! Right, okay. Well, that's got a hell of a heft to it. That's a big lad. Okay, where's the cocky entrance? Where's the entrance? So know how you... Okay, so problems. We had to... Go away, Mr. Morph. I've got a morph. Oh, no. We need to figure out... Oh, there's 3 thrusts. Wow, this is a massive step up. The step up between 2 and 3 was relatively modest, but this is... No, seriously, where's the cocky door? Does it not... It must have a door. Reactor. Engine. Check underneath it. Check over the top. This is... I should have read the instruction manual before we did this.
You remember to depressurize it or whatever.
I'm in space. This is fine. Slow it down. Okay, it's on the top. Okay, so this class, it's not on the side, it's on the top. Okay, So, the problem is this ship might have more rooms, which might make it harder to depressurize properly. So, we're not looking to, like, you know, make $10 million or anything. We're just looking to figure out what's going on. So, step inside, lower myself down, and then cycle the airlock. So, we're now going to pressurize the ship, which is fine. Okay, so there's a narrow ladder going down. Then we get down into here. Okay, the thing is we need to find a... So yeah, the airlock is a vertical airlock. And then, does that mean I can get into here? Airlock is pressurized. Okay, cycle.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
Airlock depressurizing, and then there's... Okay, so we're in an unpressurized environment right now. And there's... Wow. Okay, there's... Oh dear. Is that supposed to be the... Yeah, the atmospheric regulator is not powered. Oh, is it? No, it's fine. It woke up. Okay. Pressurized, which means the doors open. And... Okay, so we got ourselves... scan that. There's way more. There's way more over there. Okay, so there's the way in. And yeah, we should depressurize. We should definitely depressurize. I feel like depressurizing is the right way to go. By the way, I'll be having the data drive. That might well have been a thing. That was corrupted data, in fact. Okay, depressurize first. Depressurize first. Right. And then once we're depressurized, then activate the airlock control in order to... No, that means the airlock's pressurized. That's not what I want to do. I want the airlock to be depressurized. You don't want that to be a thing. So, airlock is cycling.
Pressure levels dropping.
Yeah, so that's now like that. Okay. So, then there's a front way in this way. So, this is basically like a big space carrier. It's like a plane. This will be like first class, because the seats are way more spread out. Then there's like... Oh, that's a flipping repair kit. Okay, I'm liking this. This is flipping nice. Okay, so we got that over there. Then we got one door. Keep it going. And then we've got... Okay, I'm guessing some form of official room right over here. There's these... This is massive! This is a very big step up from where we were. Okay, so that was one thing I needed, and more data. Right, I found one of the pilots. I think there's void space over there. And we've got something over here. Okay, there's... I think we should be... Yeah, I'm going to make an incision here. I'm going to make an incision right here. In order to just basically start figuring out how the ship's layout is. So we're just going to pull that out over there. And wow! Okay, that's a lot of stuff. So okay, there's a little kind of a forward compartment. And ooh, can we sneak underneath the... Oh, flip, you can get underneath the floor. Now that's good. Okay, you can get underneath the floor, which is pretty important. But I feel like, yeah, in many ways, actually, then we could take out the floor here, help ourselves to a big pile of stuff. But it looks like the reactor, etc., is going to be at the rear. So then you've got the main cargo area. Then you've got yourself whatever one of these is. Okay, it's a machine of some description. Don't know what it does precisely. But yeah, we just need to figure out the layout. Figure out the layout. And oh, that area was apparently... That area was... Yes, we've now got... Even if you depressurize, sometimes other areas are not properly depressurized. More flipping data. Bloody hell. Okay, there is, however... Yeah, there's oxygen. There's oxygen here. Good. And more kits and first aid kits and everything. Wow. There's... Okay, so these ships are... You've got to make choices here. So that's directly up. Then there's the floor. Okay, so they're relatively not tall. It's that they're long. The question is, how do we get to... Yeah, how do we get through to that? So that's an engine, is it? That's what the engine looks like. Okay, this thing is apparently an engine. So it says... Yep, or something like that. Okay. Okay. And then there's this back over here. And then we've got a really big, massive-ass reactor. Honestly, if we just get that, then we've sort of done our jobs. The problem we've got here is thrust event controls, which I do not have the key for. Okay, is this floor cuttable? And the answer is yes. Alright, so you can, anytime you want, you can get down into the lower area, which is good. Because once you get down below the floor, you can basically sneak wherever you want. So, get down over here, and then we get to, ooh, blimey. I'm not sure I trust myself in this room. There's a lot of holy shit. Okay, multiple thrusters. And if I try and hack them now, this is going to be a problem. Multiple fuel canisters to feed the thrusters. Okay, now we're getting into big shit. Got it. The question is, how would we get the reactor out safely? Well, we're unpressurized right now. Can't hurt to hack the floor apart. So okay, I'm gonna start by just hacking the floor out of this room. Using the scanner if need be. Claire, why don't I just do that?
Yes, indeed. Grey Morality gave us $5. Says my weekly D&D night got moved to Tuesday, so I can now start watching these streams.
Oh, sweet.
It's very exciting.
Good for you. Oh, that was not yet ready to be removed. Okay, it's possible the panels might be bigger than I'm expecting these days. The panels might be larger, so I see you. I see you right there. Take you out. Is that... That is not... No, ow. That is not yet disconnected. I think it might be one, like, mega panel or something. So I need to just keep hacking this apart. Or possibly you can't even remove the floor. Maybe you can't. Maybe this sort of ship you've got to, like, hack a hole in the floor. Then again, that would suggest you can't hack a hole in, like, titanium. So that doesn't feel right. Ah, this feels important. This one feels important. Hack that. Yep, I think we got her. That's now loose. Is that now loose? That's not loose. This is loose. So that's now been cut free. This is... Wow, it takes a long time just to do basic... Just to remove the damn floor in this place. Okay, just keep on keeping on. Maybe it's external. Then again, if it was external, I'd have seen it on the plans. I'd have seen something. Because there's nothing else holding it together. There's nothing here. This is very odd. Okay. Need to figure out, and also I don't trust these glowing things. Yeah, you can't hack that. So in which case, I need to just need to take out the rest of them, I guess. Just need to take out the rest of them right over here. Straight through over here. And just keep on keeping on. Okay, Claire, why don't I just hack the rest of them out too, I suppose?
Yeah, shout out to Brian, who gave us €2 and says maybe you should rename your character to Kessler. And then also gave us €5 a little later. Still, Brian, is it just me, or are these ships rather vulnerable to pirates with the proper equipment?
Well, I guess, you know, maybe they're not really built with that in mind.
Simon says to access these crawl spaces,
yes,
there is a hatch on the inside of the rear right room of the ship.
Okay, so there is a hatch. What? I've still got 5 minutes left. I've not even cocky started yet. I'm trying to hack this off as best I can. None of it's the floor. Ah! I finally got a floor panel off. Okay, bloody hell. So... Okay, that's finally off. That's finally... Okay, so I think it's deconnecting them from the framework. That's the thing. So if you've got the framework off, then... That's free. No, that's not free. There's... Okay, now I've made it up to the top over here. That's a radioactive thing. Okay, I need to spend some more time looking at this nonsense. This is... Oh, hello. What are you? I don't know what you are. There's a thing here. Remove fuse. Ow!
Electrical damage.
You blew yourself up again.
Blow myself up, but I did touch a fuse while the power wasn't deactivated, which I can see was the
the problem.
Which I can see was bad. Yes, with the benefit of hindsight. Okay, my radio's slightly malfunctioning, but it's mostly fine. And there's a lot of stuff going on up over here. Yeah, you really need to... I need to start figuring out what the right bits to cut over here are. Because I need to basically... As a starting point, I just need to find a way in. A way in and out. But it looks like if you just separate a panel from the marker... Oh! Okay. There was a worrying woobly whoop there for a second. Alright, so just get that over there. So I've exposed something, and you're mainly processor material. Get over there to the processor. And you are barge. I'm getting something out of this. Come on, get... Or I'm not. Maybe I'm not. Okay, this is 2 minutes to go. Oxygen's almost run out. Actually, oxygen's not doing so bad because of that situation. This is... Okay, so at the top, yeah, hack your way through to the top once it's depressurized. That gets you straight over to here. Yeah, I see the hatch there. The problem that we've... is... Oh. Okay. Yes. Should she?
But before you do that, it's always a good idea to clear a path for her straight to the barge, because once you pull it, she starts melting down.
Just out of interest, if I just do this.
You never know how many ticks you got until she goes boom.
Okay, so we've done that.
Deposit not accepted.
Okay, we need to... Oxygen is getting a bit on the critical side. Okay, I need to get back over and do some oxygen. Oh, never mind. Okay, this is fine. And I've also got a charged boop now. Right, I need the oxygen. But he just said that all you need to do is give it a bit of a pull. But it didn't really come with a bit of a pull. Give me some oxygen, just so I've got the other half a minute. But yes, so yes, okay, so you go in the top. There's a whole bunch of furniture and whatnot. We've got, like, at least some stuff in here. Ow. That's... You're loose, aren't you? Are you loose? No, I just put you onto yourself, which is not good. Get over there if you're loose, which you probably aren't, actually. Oh, no, maybe you are. I think you might be moving. Okay. Yes. That is not coming loose. So.
Time is winding down, Cutter.
Is there a button that needs to be... Oh. Is there a connector that needs to be cut? There is not a connector that needs to be cut. Okay. So in which case, if I just straight up were to use, say, a tether to try and pull you down, will that do anything? It's not moving. She ain't moving. She ain't moving at all. So... Okay. Oh, this can all be cut. Oh! Oh, shit, you need to cut her out. She needs to be cut out. Oh, that's stressful. Oh, no. And then, uh-oh. It's fine. It's fine. Just keep your distance. Just put it... I think I see what needs to be done. You need to literally cut her loose. She needs to literally be cut. Oh, bloody hell. Right, well, that's going to be fun. Okay, so we actually lost money that day. Because we didn't manage to cover that. Together with aluminium, nanocarbon, and a giant pile of things. Okay. Okay. And I'm going to get this back up to full strength.
Let's see, Jensen says... John should open the comms and data menu to read the lore on the data drives he's been picking up. Decoding them awards 100 LT each too.
Ah, I probably should. Yeah, I've got a load of these. Yeah, I've got like a load of these right now. They give you lore, but I'm mainly just interested in getting the bits and pieces. So yeah, if I do that one, that is... Yep, 100 each. Good. So that's actually worth... Yeah, that's worth a lot of upgrades. So let's quickly do that. Why not? Clap.
Yes, indeed. Let's see. Urban Cohort gave us $6.66 and says, John, I don't want to alarm you, but I think you might have a French person on your staff.
It's possible. She doesn't sound it that much anymore, so it's fine.
Also, hi, Claire.
Also, hi, Claire.
Eli gave us $5 and says, hey, John and Claire, I was the person who set off Matt during the last Satisfactory stream with some wrong information. Sorry about that.
Yay. You are forgiven for that.
Mm-hmm. And
wow, 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Killer Minnow gave us $5 and says, hi, John, Claire, and Tabby. COVID has turned me into a stay-at-home dad to my 3-month-old son, Eli. Your streams are an island of sanity. Thank you.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you very, very much indeed. Right, that gets me a few good upgrades. Okay, we're going in and we're getting that reactor out. Mm-hmm. We're getting a reactor out of this thing. We're gonna pick a new... Actually, we could go for this. Actually, I think I just blew up the last one. I think it was exploding during the process. So we're gonna go for... We're going to go for the smallest, cheapest one. The smallest... Actually, they're all very similar. But you are slightly lighter. So we're going to go for the smallest, lightest ship. Okay?
Piece of advice, leave the reactor until last.
You're not my mother.
Yeah, nor is XJ Denton in chat, who's the person who said that.
Mm-hmm.
Just doing my job.
Right, just get myself over nice and fast, then slow it down, okay? And then, yes, this is the... There it is. Sorry, I was on the wrong side. There is a hatch right there, though. Okay, slow it down. And, okay, so we now know... Okay, step 1, we know where the flipping airlock is, which is, you know, very bloody convenient. That gets us inside... Okay, so the ship is actually already depressurized before we even begin. Which is fine. So there's also data drives all over the place. If that is the data drive, that's actually... Wow, that was one of my objectives straight away, so that's a bonus point. There are 10 million chairs, which is fine. I think the layout is the same as it was. So yeah, it looks pretty much identical to what we saw last time. Just a little bit narrower, I think, and honestly, yeah, just quickly grabbing the repair kits is worth it. Like, that's just worth it by itself, because the repair kits are... Otherwise, you'd have to... Oh, that was a little bit... That was slightly not depressurized, as it turned out. But it seems to have worked out in the end. So, okay. Watch out for the situation here. But yes, they said there was... where was the hatch that let you into the... Hatch that let you into the upper section? Hatch. I think I see it over there. But I don't see how to get to it other than by cutting through the wall. So that's what we're going to do. So stabilize here. Right, let's just make a nice entrance point to the side over in this direction. Claire?
Yes, absolutely. We've got a new channel member. Shout out to the magnificent Mobius, who just became a channel member.
I'm sure I've heard that name before, though.
Yeah, no, they've been a regular for a while,
yes.
But now a channel member, so there you go.
Excellent. Well, welcome to the awesome club.
And Oman Gaming gave us $5 and says, no pressure, but will we see Bannerlord up for a Wednesday live stream vote sometime? I miss most of them because I work Saturdays.
That seems reasonable. In fact, I was thinking about that the other week at some point, and I can't remember exactly when or why. But yes, that seems eminently reasonable. So yes, that could entirely possibly happen. Okay, we need to get the floor out. That is essential. So I think to get the floor out, you just need to like disconnect. Yeah, you just need to. If we cut this here, and then we get around here and we cut all of these, and oh, that was a little bit dicey. Is that enough to get the?
The nacelle is right there, John. Somebody was saying.
The what?
The nacelle.
Yeah, but how long ago was that?
Just now.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, with a bit of lag, I guess, but...
Yeah, I hadn't even considered how many nacelles were on this thing. Is that it up there? The nacelle. Yep, I see it. That's honestly not a bad idea, just getting the nacelle straight off. And you could actually... That then becomes a good, easy thing as an entry point. In fact, the nacelles are actually probably that's probably the easiest the easiest funding going is the other one right here. Yeah, the other one's... In fact, wow. Okay, I think, yes, this is how we... While we're still exploring and figuring out what's going on here, this is how we avoid losing money, because... Oh! Ow! That one was slow. There you go. Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. No! Don't go into the thing. Right, just get down over there, actually. Get down over there. Excuse me. No. 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 Don't go into the... 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 Don't be on fire! Don't be on... Fuck you!
What was that?
That was an cell. I booped it too hard.
Nice work,
I
John.
booped it slightly too hard. No, down.
Can you turn off your headlamp? Because people are saying it's really hard to see.
Turn on the headlamp. Yeah, there you go. It's on. Sorry. It turns itself off every mission. Unfortunately. So, okay. Okay. This one is going to be fine. Just a gentle push, and then just straight more in that direction. Right, straight down over there. Right, get down over there. Yes, with multiple twin cells, we can actually make enough money to always break even if you just go for them. And they're really easy, because they're not any more complicated than they were. So, okay, we've learned something very valuable about what to prioritize here. So, that's there. Then just a gentle nudge, and then stop. Pull it in. Yeah, pull her in. And then one down over to there. And the tetherer should be powerful enough to pull it out of the, the field of that. Okay. So that's all as it should be. Okay. So that's as it should be. The problem is all of this, literally all of it, is cuttable material. So we need to, you can see what's holding it in place right there. There's a narrow bit at the bottom. And also at the top. It looks like you can bring it in from the top or the bottom. But obviously you want it to be going down so we can go straight down to the barge. So, okay. The problem we've got there is... Yeah. Ow!
Helmet damage detected.
It's only slightly damaged. It's fine.
Avoid invalidating your warranty.
We've got to... I think the last time we hit this bar, it didn't explode. Like... Okay, there's a bit of when you say reactor meltdown sequence trigger, Claire, we need to go. Claire, we need to go right now. Claire, we need to.
Oh.
Okay, we needed to turn that off first. That's fine. We get to enjoy the. Okay, I've been cloned on fire, which is quite frankly harsh.
Oh, amazing.
Okay, so I'm going to have to pay for this new clone. We're going to have to pay for this new clone. There's...
Still fire.
I think it's okay. I think it's fine. Most of the ship seems to be okay. It's just a small reactor explosion at the rear. Which is fine. Okay, well this is, you know what, this is good. You know, this is really good if you think about it, because this is a good opportunity for us to test cutting out a reactor. Because it looks to me like what we need to do is just like if we carefully go around here, we just take out these 4 bits.
Okay. Dave says when John detaches the nacelles, they're light enough that he can move them very slowly out of the way by just pushing against them physically.
Yeah, I know, but I get impatient.
Yeah, I know. And shout out to the Book778 who gave us another £5 and another good job, little sheepdog, which I believe might this time be ironic, John.
Whatever.
Let's see, Major West Jansen gave us $5 and says, just donating to the treats for John and Tabby.
Yay! No treats for Claire! No treats for Claire! Salvage power gen.
Do you want fishy cubes?
I don't want fishy cubes, no, I want different treats.
Smell. Anyway, Claire gets a Hugo vote instead. Good luck. Thank you so much.
Oh, that's cute.
That's why I wasn't mad about the treats.
Okay, right.
Thank you.
I'm pretty sure I saw the engine over here. That's where it was. Now, that room's a little bit not there anymore. There was definitely talk of an engine. Engine. Do you see anything that looks like an abbreviation from engine right now? That's airlock. And...
Bless you.
That's cockpits. That's cargo. Actually, cargo's of interest. Crack this open. No, crack. Fine. Screw you and your stupid... Ah! That room was still sealed. It's fine. Everything's under control. Grab on something. There's an oxygen canister in here. Well, that's bloody convenient. Okay. This is... just repair up my equipment. Repair up some oxygen. Grab that. Just grab some more stuff down over here. Another... honestly, these things are just a source of infinite repair kits, which I'm quite happy... which I'm just thrilled about. Okay. Reactor. Engine. Okay, the engine's supposed to be about here. It's where I thought it was, but, like, it's looking... Well, the game's saying it's still there. So I don't know which bit the... Oh, it's saying where the engine room is. Could this be the... I think the engine's somewhere in this pile of scrap. Because that's just telling me where the... Yeah, that's just telling me where the room is. But... The engine... No, the power generator. Generator. That could be many places. Okay, well this is fine. We got some of the nacelles before we blew up the reactor. We did get some nacelles. We're giving this another shot. I'm finding a way to get that reactor free. I'm getting that damn reactor free. It's gonna happen. We just need to get over to the get out of the way. All of you get out of the way. And this is mostly processor. If you'd like to help yourself to being in the processor, please go ahead. Everything's under control. Do you want to go over there? You're being gently pushed in that direction. It's hardly exciting. Yeah, none of this is. Ooh, hang on. There's a choppable bit on the exterior. It's not normally choppable on the exterior. It's not normally it doesn't normally leave you that exposed. That's interesting. Where does that go? Am I on the bottom of the ship right now or the top? This is... Hang on. Oh, I'm on the bottom of the ship. Okay, so at the bottom of the ship there is a way to... There's a way I can actually hack my way in. There's actually a weak section. Right here. Which is quite frankly surprising. But that's a thing that is just present here. Okay. Interesting. So now I'm the right way up. I have to keep myself orientated the way I should be. I think. Yes, I am. And then that gets me to over here, but no sign of the flipping... Could be anywhere, the power generator. Normally they're hidden inside the walls. Just go around, see if I can just find something that looks like a power generator. Keep your eye out. I've upgraded the range of the scanner, so it's better than it should be. This is like the little battery thing in it. What's that over there? No, that's just that's part of the airlock. And then there's a mess at the back. It could be at the bottom. I don't think I can see it. I mean, it could also be on floating debris. It could very easily be on floating debris. Also, so this is the light scrap now is aluminium, which is one of the things I need to ultimately get some of to proceed. Okay, I think we're not making this is everything's under control. Claire.
Yes, indeed. We're just having a little chat about the Hugos in chat. Kevin gave us $5 and says, "Hey John and Claire, I hope all is going well there. Thank you for the great content during hard times."
Oh, you're very, very welcome indeed. We do our best.
Cracker Chops gave us $5 and says, "Cheers from across the pond in Indiana."
Ooh, Indiana. There's a state we don't hear from that much.
Let's Athletic Geek gave us $5 and says, say you will do a Fallout 4 YOLO, but end up doing Fallout 1 Kill Everything and Shady Sands before the NCR starts. Also, Claire gets a raise.
What's all this Claire gets a raise nonsense today?
I don't know. That's what they're saying. Like, you can literally go check in the back end of YouTube later if you don't trust me that all these comments are real.
I think this is actually detached, isn't it? I think. Let's just double check this. Let's see if just doing that is enough to... It's just that it's too heavy for me to verify it's detached. So that is... Yeah, if we can just get you over to here. Yeah, I know we're getting to the wire, but I should be able to... Yeah, that 100% is. It's so that's enough to get this detached. It's just I need to pull it off externally. And it might even need, like, two things to pull it off.
Hypothermic Ice says that John seriously just turned to look at the heatsink and destroy it for no reason.
Yes. I wasn't 100% sure what it was.
Charles says hashtag raise for Claire. Logan says because adjusting for inflation, John.
Adjusting for spaceflation, yes. That's what we're doing in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just a little bit more of... We can get the... Oh! I think I hit it against the thing. It's fine. Everything's under control. Aside from... Okay, come. Never mind, it exploded again. Okay, so those things are very delicate. Okay, well, I think we might have just... Oh, no, we definitely made a loss today. We're getting more and more in debt with each one of these ships. But that's fine. That's all. In fact, yes, there was a resurrection fee as well. There was a lot of resurrection. We're going to get that reactor out. We're going to get a reactor out of this thing. Alright? No matter what it takes, we're getting a Class 2 reactor out of there. This thing is relatively light. We're taking the lightest one. Okay? This is fun. We're getting a reactor.
Mm-hmm.
That's the plan. We're just going to get one reactor out of one of these ships. And now I've got a plan. Okay? Every time we explode, we learn something new. Okay? That's the important thing. We learn something new by exploding. So step one, we get in. And the ship should be, for some reason, already depressurized when we get to it. So, yeah, obviously you want the reactor. You also want the ECU and the thrusters. Only one of them, though, despite the fact there are literally 3. So that's fine. Okay, on this occasion it would appear that the ship is not depressurized. The last one was depressurized. It was totally depressurized when we made it in here. So now it's pressurized. Is it because I went through the... Oh, I think it's because I went through like a broken airlock or something. Okay. Then now we do that.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Okay. So now that's as it should be. That's depressurized. And then I think if I activate this, then I open the external doors. And then I open the external... Then I open this. Then that should be... Yeah, because they're both... Okay, so there are 2... Actually, no. This one isn't... I think this is a hatch, is it? Is this an emergency... An emergency hatch or something? Okay, possibly they were both... Okay, no, I think they were just both as they were. Okay, that's fine. That's all absolutely fine. And then we've got... Yeah, we've got the engine right here. So what we need to do now is we just need to get down below. Okay, we just cut a nice hole into the below right here. And then we, from there... No, come with me, come with me. I don't want you in the way over there. You just go over there, actually. So now that gets me down to under here. Now, if I recall correctly, what I saw was, yeah, evidence of, one, if we just very quickly, oh, blimey, take out all of these, we should be able to just let ourselves, oh, that looks like that one's almost ready to go already, over here. I'm just going to cut all of these and try and isolate the rear section, which we then, once I've cut all of these, even though it's too heavy for me to move it internally, externally, with tethers, I think at that point I can. I think at that point the whole thing's ready to just lift off. Plus, while we're in this part of the world, don't forget, because yeah, there's nothing over here, we can do the nacelles. So do the nacelles first, because if we get all 4, that's...
You blow up again.
Slightly. Only a little bit.
It's okay.
Like the smallest amount. The smallest amount where we kind of just got a little bit like we got... the beam just got a bit like too beamy. It's one of those things that happens. Then we just push that out very gently. Give it a nudge, because the nacelles are light, like people are saying. And then that just goes down to the bottom. Over there. That's fine. And now we've got an entry point. Ow! I just nudged myself with the thing. It's fine. There's a slight hole in the ship over there. But it's honestly, it's fine. It's as it should be. Now there should be the second nacelle over...
Headlamp again?
Ah, sorry. Yeah, it's because you can't. Well, maybe there's a setting for it to be auto on. If there is, I should check that. But I didn't see anything like that nature. Okay, and then go, and then go. Okay, so then that one just goes very gently out. We're just gonna boop you out. Okay, and then we just grab you and we tell you to go down over there. That's all you're gonna do. You're just gonna go down over there, out of the way. Okay. And then we're going to get the other nacelle, and then we turn our attention exclusively to the reactor. There's been a slight explosion, but I think that's fine. Logically, what we need to do is we need to kill the power. So you just go out over there. So if I was to go to the front of the ship, there would potentially be good opportunities for me to kill the power. So that's 3 nacelles. So, yeah, the problem that we've got here is... I mean, if we take it up, there's no pipes in the way. Which I can see the advantage of. Yes. So, okay. I mean, I know that's not great. I could flip the entire ship over. I mean, that would be a sensible thing to do. Oh, watch out for the temperature. You don't let the temperature get out of control. Problems if temperature out of control. Okay, and then watch out for you. Watch out for you. Yeah, we're gonna try and bring it out the top, which is potentially dangerous, but you know, it's fine. And then that should be able to tell us that's not loose yet. Ah, there's still you there. And now I think that's loose, isn't it? I think that's maybe it's very hard to tell what's loose and what isn't in this world. At what point I mean, I see you over there. Cut you. Cut you. And then cut you. Yeah, the range on this, I'm liking the range on this. Cut all of the lower sections. From that to that, so that's good. Now I can't actually see what's going anymore. Like, I think then there's this up over here. Then we should be in a position ready to... Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, that's all started coming loose at this point. That's all started coming loose. And we've got this convenient giant hole that we made on purpose. So now what we're going to try and do is we're going to say, hey, would you like to just gently lift off and go over here? Is that a thing you could... Yep, there we go. Look, lifting off. Sweet. Okay. And you're just going to go over to here. That's what you're going to do. There we go. So it's lifting off. It's lifting off beautifully. Which would suggest potentially that... Oh, that piece was bigger than I thought it was, actually. That potentially the rear is also ready to go. Okay, so yes, the rear is maybe ready to go. This might be going to cause some problems... with the... You know what? You just get over there. Just get out the way. I just need you to be not here. I kind of don't care where you go. You just can't be here. So that's going to pull the engines out of the way. Meaning now we have got most of a free run at the thing. No, seriously. You need to just... I don't care where you are. Just don't be here. Go, please. Just go.
Are dropping below statistically profitable levels.
And there's probably oxygen in the cabin, but I can't remember for certain. So wind myself in. Ow! 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 Ow!
always budget for helmet repair costs.
Everything's fine. Okay, go. Grab oxygen. Okay, we've got an open reactor spot down at the bottom. We've got an open reactor spot. So now we can pull her out. Nice and gentle. Just give ourselves a hammer. There she is. There she is. There's our girl. Yeah, this is fine. All we need to do is... can we pull you out the way? Yes, we can pull you out of the way. You are officially salvaged. Needs to go over there. One gentle boop will just move you in the right direction. Okay. So, things we need to do. We need to cut away the pipes. We're not in a position that's going to damage the rest of it. So that's going to take out you. And then we just need to be in a position where once we cut through, we do not hit the reactor. Okay? There we go. Done. And then here. And then here. Okay. This is what we need to do. Okay. So the supports are now free. What we need to do now is, yeah, that should now come free. The problem that we've got here is this thing. How do we shut it? Like, is there going to be, by any chance, like a... Oh! Yes, there is. Emergency override used to manually extract thruster without utility key may cause rupture in fuel line. I think that's what I want. Because that means there won't be fuel in these fuel lines. And then there's the blue over here. I just need to follow this round to wherever the hell that's going. And then that's going to here. Okay. Then to here. Okay, emergency thrust override. So defuel it. Might cause an explosion. Yeah, going to cause a small scale, a bit of damage. Which is fine. Kind of. Can we just get that away from where it is? No, we can't. I think it just runs out of fuel in a second, so I think it's fine. So, having drained the fuel, having drained out of the fuel... Yep, 5 minutes remaining. That's fine. Now is it safe for us to destroy this thing? Because this thing, I have now drained the fuel out of. We are in the process of draining the fuel. And, oh, hang on, there might be... There's one more. There's one more I managed to do the same thing. So that one's in the process of being... Yeah, there we go. So we're just draining the fuel right now. I think this one's the one I haven't done yet. Yeah. So, there we go. And then back away, just in case it's about to catch fire. Okay, there we go. That's fine. And now there should be... Yes, now they're not glowing anymore, look. Okay, this is it. Now we can take this out. Just gotta be really careful. Holy shit, it's not causing a meltdown. It's not causing a meltdown. Holy shit, Claire. I think we're onto it here. I think we're onto it. This is, it's not exploding. That bit's stuck for the time being. And it's still marked as blue, which is potentially a problem. You just need to go out the way. Don't care. I mean, and you need to just go over wherever, to be honest. Okay, just you just go... oh, never mind. I tied those two together. Release tethers. Okay, I'm going to try and just pull it straight out. Can we attach this right now? Oh, there's more components here. That didn't come. I'm going to try and just pull this straight down. That is not going anywhere. 3 minutes to go. Is it attached to something? What's it attached? It's not attached to that. That's loose. Does it need to be... Do we need to take out the other supports? No, that's not connected. Those aren't connected to it. I don't think. Just look down the side of it. Why is it? Okay, I'm going to regret this, but I'm going to take out the coolant pipe. Okay, I appreciate bad idea, but we're running out of time here. Oh, there we go. Okay, oh shit, it's working. Claire, Claire,
Yeah.
Claire, the reactor's on the move. The reactor's on the fucking move. The reactor's on the move. That bit didn't cause a meltdown. Okay, there is a meltdown happening, but I'm going to get in there before it happens. Holy shit, we got a reactor! Holy shit, we did it!
Woo!
We did it! We did it, Claire! We got a reactor! Ah!
I know.
I'm really happy about that. This is excellently good news. And now I can just have the rest of the shit too. I could have like these engines because we blew up the back of the ship. Now the reactor's sort of having a meltdown, but like it's I think it's a fairly minor meltdown. That's a thruster Mark II, which is spectacular. It's Claire, we did it! We did the thing! We did the one thing we were supposed to do! We got the reactor out! We had to blow up the rear of the ship to make it happen. That is, get down over there. That's a free nacelle that just got blasted loose when shit went down. Holy shit, Claire, we did it! We did it! And we've got like a minute and a half. Uh-oh, that's the engine. That's the engine. Okay, we need to get the engine. I think we accidentally got the engine too. Just pull that. No, it's too heavy. It's too heavy. It's too heavy. Are we accidentally just the engine's here too? Shit, Claire, we're gonna have the engine as well. Get the engine down over there. Come on. Just get it out the way. Okay, so the engine was like feeding coolant into the reactor, or possibly vice versa.
The reactor's not all the way in the barge yet, John.
What? Yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, it's. Oh no! Get it in. No, get it. We got it! We did get it! Ah! Thank you for letting me know about that. That was important.
Sorry, it took a minute.
We got it! We actually did get it! Second time we... Oh, now this is the shit right here. Oh, I'll be having a double chair, thank you. I'll be having a double chair to put in my apartment. We did actually get it! Oh, holy shit, Claire. Holy shit, Claire. We got it. We got the fucking reactor. And we got the engine. $4 million!
Woo!
$4 million, the space dollars! That was worth $3 million by itself! What?
It's a dog and a puppy.
Dogs are puppies. All dogs are puppies.
Yeah, but it's a big puppy and a tiny puppy.
Oh, acceptable.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Holy shit, guys!
I mean, I think you deserve this. I think you deserve this.
Oh, he's so small! But he's going to be big. He's going to be so much...
This dog face and this puppy.
Puppy is going to be so much bigger.
This puppy's called Ham, by the way.
I think Ham is going to be much bigger than Dogface when he grows up.
Oh my god, it's going to be like that photo you showed me.
I showed you a super cute photo.
Where it's like an adult small dog and a puppy of a big breed. And it's like small spoon, big spoon, and then once the puppy is grown up,
it's the other way around.
And it's so cute.
Oh my goodness. Right, well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. I got myself a flipping mate. Oh, that's wonderful. That's so good. We got the reactor, Claire!
Yes!
It took 72 attempts, but we got the... Wow. Okay, like, the thing is, between, like, the level 2 ships and level 3 ships were almost identical, so I was expecting, like, a modest increase, but bloody hell, that was... What the shit? The level 4 ships are massive leviathans. So, yes.
Do we think maybe we should consider...
Stopping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, because it's tabby dinner time.
Yeah, we have quite a few messages left, unfortunately.
Oh, go on.
Just a little.
Well, how?
Yeah.
Okay, I might do like a small simple ship.
A small one.
Yeah, like
Yeah?
one. Yeah, little ones, because you can go down to
Yeah,
one. You can
okay,
go down
good.
to the little ones anytime you want to.
Yeah, if you can go down to the little
Like
ones and get a
literally,
little bit
just
more.
like one of the little basic, one of the
Yeah.
little basic lads. I'll go for the lightest one going. You little lad. We'll just go for a little lad and just kind of get out the basics. Because I need a bunch of carbon anyway, and those big ships aren't so good for carbon harvesting. So like I think it's easier to do carbon harvesting off these ones when you just pull one of the sides off. Claire.
Yes, indeed. So First up, we have Urban Cohort, who gave us $6.66 and says, MHEN Fantasy Battle Question for John. Aphrodisia and Captain Nero versus Julianus Vatinius and Peyron. Who wins?
It depends what the situation is, because of course Captain Nero's genius was defending a bridge. So if there's not a bridge involved, Captain Nero is not so remarkable. Like, he needs there to be a bridge defense. So if it's defending on a bridge, Captain Nero and Aphrodisia. If it's in the open field, at that point it goes over to the other side.
Yeah, because did Peyron have the planes thing?
Yes, exactly. Peyron was literally godlike on the plains. So as a result of that, logically, yeah, it's all going to come down to whether it's like in the open or whether it's in a choke point. If it's in a choke point, Nero carries it. If it's not, then yeah, it goes the other way instead, I think. That's my take on it anyway.
I'm putting my money on Aphrodisia.
Aphrodisia was so fun. Aphrodisia was basically the reason the series got extended.
Yeah, because she was awesome.
It was so amazing. She showed up at that last minute. It was ridiculous. You can just go over there. You can just go over there.
And let's see, who else? Alexander gave us 100 rubles and says, I'm a bit late to the party, but here's my tip. The big yellow spaceships are cheese carriers. You can salvage them from a lot of debris.
Oh, dear, oh, flipping dear. Oh, unacceptable. Unacceptable.
Let's see. Yes, as Anthony points out in the chat, we should also do pet pictures. I will be interspersing them as I read comments as well.
Excellent. Keep your eyes out for pets.
Department of Redundancy Department gave us 5 Swiss francs and says, Hi, John, Claire, and Tabby. I haven't been watching streams lately because of volunteering for my local food bank.
Oh, good for you.
But here, have some of the best francs.
Oh, good
So
francs.
there we go.
Swiss francs, interesting.
Yes, indeed.
Have we ever had the franc off to decide which was the best francs? It's never really come up. There were the Krona Wars, but I don't think we ever had any other form of war for the most part.
No, I don't think so.
That was a bit of a mistake.
Let's see. Callum gave us $20 and says, I wanted to thank you for all you do. I've been sick and my cat won't let me sleep. Oh no! But your videos bring comfort in an otherwise uncomfortable moment for me, and I appreciate that, so I wanted to give a little something back.
Oh, thank you very, very much indeed.
Absolutely. We have a lot of fun questions for you as well.
Okay.
The first attempt gave us $20 and says, considering the trend of turning old 80s IP into modern games that happened a couple years ago, which 80s movie or show do you think deserves a game the most? Personally, it's Tremors, even though that was a 90s film.
It deserves, okay, an old 80s thing that deserves a game conversion. Dino Riders! It was one of those stupid cartoons that existed just to sell toys. But, like, you know, it's basically just a show about riding on dinosaurs that have giant cannons as well for no well-explained reason. I mean, I don't think you could possibly make a bad game out of that. It's just a fundamental good.
I've got a picture of a slightly angry cat to show chat. Well, I don't know if he's angry, it's maybe just the angle, but I'm gonna go with that. Let's see, Aiden gave us £5 and says, hey guys, first time donating ever.
Wow, welcome to the club.
I have been watching since Fallout 3 Kill Everything, and you have brought me endless entertainment. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very, very much indeed.
And then suddenly Steve gave us $5 also and says, John, what do you think about Diomedes being the first Troy DLC?
Diomedes.
What?
Diomedes.
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 What do you think about Diomedes being the first Troy DLC, and could you explain more what you think it's an outrage that it wasn't Memnon instead?
Oh, screw Memnon, whatever. Diomedes is great. He literally goes around punching gods in the face.
Isn't he the one that lives in a barrel? So that's Diogenes.
My god, did you just confuse Diomedes and Diogenes?
Oh, how would I confuse Diogenes and Diomedes?
I don't know, maybe because one of them's a fictional warrior and one of them's a real philosopher. Maybe it's just a subtle difference.
Yeah, it's quite subtle. It's like 2 letters.
I'd fire you, but you're currently technically on holiday, so I don't think I can.
Oh, dear, oh dear. Anyway, Latin's a stupid language.
Wow. Wow, you're a trash human.
Yeah, I mean, dogs kind of suck as well. No, I can't even say
You
that as a
can't
joke.
You can't say
They're
that.
so good.
You can't say that. You know you can't say
No,
that.
I can't. I was on a call with a friend this morning, and I just could hear her parents' dog, like, in the background, kind of, you know, they had, like, a dog friend visiting, and it was just, like, very exciting.
Oh
dog
my,
playdate.
dog playdates are the best.
And,
the dogs love them so much. Well, most dogs. Some dogs are cautious dogs who
Yeah,
are not
of
good with
course.
company.
But, there was a big noise, and she was like, oh yeah, that's the doggy doorbell, which I didn't know was a thing that existed.
Yeah, I've heard this
And
concept
I was
before.
just like, what is this? And apparently their human doorbell is broken, but they do have a functional doggy doorbell. which
Yeah,
is always
dogs can be
very
trained to, like, ask to let themselves in. It makes more sense. I mean, you know, it's no more ridiculous conceptually than a dog barking or whining at the window or door to be let in. They understand the humans are in a room if they go to a window and see you're there, and then start
Yeah, no,
begging.
I'm not saying that it's ridiculous. I'm saying that it's adorable.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know about it.
Yes. Well, not all dogs do it.
Yeah.
Some dogs are a bit dumb for that sort of thing.
I mean, you know, the thing is, I've never lived in, like, a house with, you know, I mean, we used to live in a shared house, but, like, everywhere that I've lived that was, like, either me and my family or me and you has been a flat since
Yes.
I was, like, 6 or whatever.
Yes.
Like, you know, in the shared house where we weren't, in the shared, like, rented house in London where, like, all the rooms were cheap as because it was a really, like, nasty old house, so we weren't allowed to have a dog anyway.
Mm-hmm. Not that anyone would have been around all the time to take care of it, so we couldn't have had one
Yeah,
regardless.
also that. But, like, you know. Yeah, I'm just, like, trying to think when. But anyway, yes, let's get back to sharing more,
Reminder.
more pet pictures. John and Claire shit talking each other is amazing, thank you. Rochelin says, Rochelin wants to know if you understand the difference between thrust and throttle.
I mean, they sound basically the same. I don't think there's a difference. I think this is just a troll
So
question.
just like Diomedes and Diogenes. Ah, gotcha! They sound basically the same. I can see no difference.
Yeah, but no, that's different, because thrust and throttle are both physical principles of a comparable nature, whereas Diogenes and Diomedes
are all
no,
Greek
they're not!
people.
They're not! One of them's not even fucking real! I'm buying tethers. I'm getting my tethers back up to full. I think this is the right thing to do. I think you want to always buy tethers. You want to always buy your tethers.
Very funny. Okay, James gave us $5 and wants to know Star Trek or Stargate.
Well, that's tricky. That's tricky. Daniel Jackson was good. I liked Daniel Jackson. He was great. I mean, SG-1, not Atlantis. But then, also, like, you know, Next Generation, not Enterprise. So that's tricky. Well, that's a tricky one. I don't know. That's too hard. I can't give you an answer.
Yeah, it's kind of. I just. Nah, I've never really seen either of them.
Oh, Stargate was fun. Stargate was fun in its own. I mean, it was dumb. It was
Yeah,
really
no,
dumb.
it was, but I never.
You
really,
say this from a
properly
position
watched
having
it.
never watched it.
No, I've seen a few episodes of it, and I've seen the movie.
Yeah.
But
The
I
movie's
just,
not so good.
Yeah, exactly. But there's some fun bits, you know, and like there's like worse SFF movies, you know,
Yes.
from when we were kids. So.
Yes.
But like the.
Oh, I forgot to repressurize the.
Anyway, sliders.
the
The
airlock.
answer is sliders.
Sliders is even dumber than SG-1.
Yeah, but it's so much fun.
Sliders is the dumbest shit.
I love it. It's
No,
so
Quantum
silly.
Leap is better than Sliders.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Quantum Leap is the superior, let's just jump between, like, stuff. Though, technically, of course, Sliders was alternate reality, whereas Quantum Leap was like, loosely based on history. But
What
I
was
still...
the
What?
Early Edition? Early Edition was a lot of
It was
fun.
early edition.
It was the one where, like, this one guy, for whatever reason, there's a neighborhood cat that brings him tomorrow's newspaper, and he goes through and sees like crimes and goes and stops them ahead of time. It's
Just to
really
be clear, you refused to watch with me. What was it called? Time Cops or whatever it was. I've already forgotten the fucking name of it. The stupid BBC show I wanted to watch with you about the time-traveling detectives. And you're now praising this bullshit.
No, I'm saying I watched that when I was a kid and it was fun.
Well, the stupid show I like was fun too.
Wait, I don't even remember us having this conversation.
Yes, I told you about this, and I said, do you want to watch it on YouTube? It's like, no, I don't. I was like, wow, dismissive. Dismissive.
Something from when you were a kid? I thought you meant like something current.
No, this was like, this is why it was only on YouTube, and why, because it was from years ago. Fuck, it had a stupid name, but it was.
Fine, let's
but it
watch
wasn't.
Time Cops.
But it wasn't Time and Punishment, because that was a stupid thing, the parody we watched the other night or something. Fuck, I forgot its name now. The stupid BBC Time show.
Anyway, there's a lot of Quantum Leap love in the chat. Oman Gaming gave us $5 and says SG1 forever.
SG1 was very good. SG1 was fun.
See.
That's going to the bar.
Oh, what a really fun question. Michael gave us $5 and says, "Hey John, how would you feel about this game in VR?"
I think I'd vomit repeatedly.
Yes.
I think it's conceptually a good idea for people who've got their VR legs, but I would vomit repeatedly. No.
But like maybe something. I mean, because something like House.
I think the best.
This is like Space House.
I think the way it would work would be if you were like operating a robot, where like rather than you being small and inside it, you could manipulate it like it was a hologram, and like you were operating robot arms remotely.
Like you need a god game, you know.
What you're doing is, if you change the perspective slightly just to trick your brain, where you're telling your brain, I am not here moving around, but rather I am standing in a single place, but I am manipulating an image in front of me, then it works.
Crime Traveller.
Crime Traveller, that was it.
Mm-hmm.
And
yes, we didn't forget the name of Doctor Who. Just because it's a time show on BBC doesn't mean it's Doctor Who. We have plenty of naff SFF with bad special effects.
We'll probably forget Doctor Who soon. The spider episode lost me. Fucking arachnids in the UK. That was the end of my watching Doctor Who. Fucking hell.
I don't know. I feel like I hung around way too long because I hung around for Capaldi and then I hung around for Jodie Smith.
Yeah.
But like,
Wait,
Whittaker.
I was about to say, her name's not Jodie Smith.
Yeah, no, I don't know why it came with that association, but whatever, you know. I've heard that like the end of that series gets good, but like also it would have been nice if for the first female Doctor they hadn't given it like a writer whose previous credentials on the show.
Cyberwoman!
Extremely bad episode!
Cyberwoman! What if a Cyberman, but you fuck it? Oh god, Cyberwoman. I mean, Torchwood in general was quite bad, but Cyberwoman took it to a new level.
Didn't he also write like bad episodes from the main Doctor Who?
Yeah, I think he wrote the I think he was the
Did he write the one with the like slab at the end, the you know?
The Absorbaloff? Is that where you're going with this?
Yeah, the joke with the like paving slab at the end.
I don't know if that was him. I think he did the stupid Below the Earth one. I think he did the submarine one. Yeah, the Cold War submarine one that was completely remarkable. He might have done the Empress of Mars, which was just completely forgettable and boring. I think he might have done all of them.
I mean, the thing with the spider story, by the way, do you want to expand on why you think that the way that the Doctor dealt with the spiders in that episode was stupid?
Because the blatantly so like ludicrously over the top evil it's ridiculous character was the only one who actually did anything morally right in the whole episode, where like, you know, there's literally a giant spider where it's established this spider has grown so large it can't breathe properly, its very existence is suffering. It will never be happy, there's nothing I can do to fix it. He shoots it to put it out of its misery, and the Doctor says, how dare you, that was the wrong thing to do. The Doctor, meanwhile, says, I know I'll arrange a good natural death for all the other spiders by locking them in a room until they starve or suffocate.
Which is much slower.
Slower and worse. Yes, and that was like, and there was no twist, like, you know, anyone calling out there and saying, "Wow, you just actually did a horrible thing," and the character who looked like they were stereotypical evil actually did the right thing. No, there was no twist. It was just like, yes, this is my morality. I believe that, like, if someone's suffering, then they should be forced to expire slowly and painfully because that's more natural. Was the moral message people should suffer? What the shit is going on in that episode? What warped mind has this as the natural... Fucking hell. It was enough to literally make... No, I'm walking away from the show. This show is too bullshit. I made it through the fucking stupid forest episode. Not the good forest episode, on the ship. Like, the forest episode where plants just, like, grew everywhere. In London for no reason, and that was the end of the world, but then it wasn't. Fucking hell.
The thing is, like, the Doctor has always done shit that's really, really awful.
Yes.
You know? Like, the double episode that you really like, the one that was written by Paul Cornell, where, like, he travels back in time to be really racist to put Martha in, like...
Yep, Human Nature and Family of Blood, yeah, one of my favourite episodes, yeah.
Where he travels back in time with a black woman.
He doesn't actually he didn't actually specify the time. The TARDIS picked time at random and integrated
the TARDIS was the one being a dick. That's fine. But what remember, like, at the end of that, the baddies get, like, trapped in a painting to suffer in the painting forever and, like, never die.
Yes.
And just, like, have, like, terrified eyes follow you around.
Yeah.
And it's like, that finishes, but the Doctor never claims that to be a moral choice and never claims that to be more moral than something else that they could have done.
Though I think I read they did a comic book where Jodie went and let them out.
Jodie 13.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, which is the weirdest bit of revisionism. Like, hey, my Doctor decided to go back and, like, retroactively put a different ending onto your Doctor's stories.
Sure.
But that, which is really weird. But there you go. That's a thing. Sure. Why not? Slight resistance to heat. I probably don't need resistance to heat, and I don't need the audio synth either.
Okay, let's see. Next up, we have a few more. Peter gave us £5 and says, "Frankly, I feel that the one who really deserves a raise is Tabby."
Of course.
And I love to watch John break stuff and try his hardest not to ruin it.
Tabby will get all the fishy cubes. We will make it happen. We will make sure Tabby gets fishy cubes.
Let's see. Didn't he trap people as scarecrows forever?
Yeah, that was part of
Doctor
the same thing, yeah. That was the same thing, yeah.
Eaten by Ghouls gave us £5 and says, "Who is your favourite Star Wars character? Mine is Emperor Palpatine."
I quite like Emperor Palpatine because I can do a good Emperor Palpatine impression. Mm-hmm. That's certainly true, which is a very important part of, everything.
Eccleston was the only good Doctor, Justin. You are correct.
Eccleston was... I think Tennant had good moments, but he was, like, written all over the place. He was written all over the place. And, like, your mileage will vary. Like, I really like Waters of Mars. Not everyone likes Waters of Mars. Some people hate Waters of Mars. I really like Waters of Mars. I like when they just let Tennant off the chain and just basically said, alright, you basically now just do this like you're a fucking villain in a horror film. Like, I actually think he was quite good. But they never doubled down, they never went anywhere with it. It just, Tennant basically just occasionally woke up in a grumpy mood and decided to do genocides. Or just be horrible to people. But it never went anywhere. There was no, like, there was no big moment during the End of Time two-parter that looked at, like, what that meant or where it was going to go or anything, which was a shame. Because it was, like, his character just sort of veered all over the place. So that was kind of unfortunate. But yeah, there was... I really like Matt Smith as well. I personally think Matt Smith was actually pretty darn solid.
Yeah, people are now shouting out doctors from the older run as well. Obviously, a mention of Tom Baker.
Yeah.
You love Sylvester McCoy.
I think Sylvester McCoy's pretty good. I think his episodes hold up better than many others.
Oh, I thought you said you really liked his Doctor.
I think I wouldn't like say more than some of the moderns necessarily.
Did you? But you really liked some of his companions, didn't you?
I think Ace was great.
Yeah.
I think Ace was great. What really pissed...
I don't know. You looked at me like I had said the wrong name of the wrong actor.
Well, then
I had to Google it.
And this is what
check
really
it was
pissed me off about the end of the Clara run, where they did the whole thing where it turns out, like, somehow Clara's all of the companions ever.
Oh, that was so annoying.
Which was really weird because, like, okay, they had the last Clara. The idea is the last Clara sends herself back in time to save the Doctor throughout his life. And that is represented by the fact that we saw Clara in 2 other roles before the Clara who's the final Clara. The Clara in the Asylum and the Clara in the Victorian era with the Snowman before we run into Clara today. So the Doctor runs into multiple Claras, and that's because that. But the implication is also that Clara was Ace. Because they showed her dressed as Ace saving the Doctor during the circus episode. But she didn't... Ace doesn't look anything like Clara, isn't Clara. So, what? That doesn't even make fucking sense, Moffat! That doesn't even make the slightest bit of sense. You can't literally establish that Clara's going to send herself back in time and thus the Doctor runs Clara repeatedly, and then claim that companions who weren't Clara were Clara after all. You hack! You utter talentless boob! Stop it! Stop it at once! Leave the show alone! Go! Ruin something else! No! Stop ruining Sherlock! Just stop making TV! Please! Just stop ruining every bit of good British culture, you twat! I hate Stephen Moffat so much.
But he blinked that one time, so like we have
Why
to
can he just
everything.
not stop ruining everything?
He just can't write an arc to save his life. Like he
Stop
wrote
ruining
one episode
everything!
one time.
As this is where we are now.
Also, coupling is really bad.
Coupling.
And sexist as shit.
Some episodes of coupling hold up well. The general arc doesn't, but some individual episodes are actually still very good. Lesbian Spank Inferno is a good episode.
I don't know, I've only seen the first episode because after we watched the first episode...
You were so angry!
Yeah.
You were so angry at the first episode. The first episode is not the best one.
The first episode has one joke that holds up in it.
Yeah.
And that one joke is when there are 2 friends having a conversation about, like, what you should... Like, please go and clean out my drawer of fun toys if I die.
Yeah.
Which was the only thing that felt like a real conversation between real people.
Mm-hmm. There is some of the episodes have fun gimmicks. Like one episode, you watch it 15 minutes from one character's point of view and 15 minutes from another because they both don't speak the other's language. Mm-hmm. So it's entirely done through like intonation and gesture and how one character misunderstands the other and what it means. It's a very fun episode. The episode where Jeff and his Israeli girlfriend, it's fun. That's a really fun episode. It's dumb, but it's quite fun.
Anyway, shout out to Dave who gave us $10 and says, "Hi Claire, I'm not attending Worldcon this year, but last night I heard some familiar dulcet French tones from my wife's computer. I'm told many European panelists looked very tired. Hugs to Tabby and hi John." Yeah, I had a panel at like 11 and that was fine, and then I had a panel from 2 to 3 a.m. And I thought it would be fine, but I think I was a little bit more, like, interrupty than usual, you know, because I was so tired, and I think, like, the ADHD was kind of, like, you know, going full. But anyway, it was fine. It still went pretty well, like, you know, everybody made good points. Mm-hmm. And none of my future panels are so late, so thank
Excellent.
Goodness. The awards are late, but my category is up first,
mm-hmm.
So there you go. That's not at all terrifying. Shout out to Magic Eli. He gave us $5 and says, "Hey John, Claire and Tabby, I almost never managed to catch a stream. This is exciting. Where do I send these pet pictures? My cats demand to be seen."
Tweet them at Claire.
If you send them on Twitter at Claire Russo, the same way it's spelled here, but obviously without a space, that would be great. And then Richard gave us $5. It says, "A few years ago I was sick and occasionally bedridden. Watching you play New Vegas helped me get through a very dark and painful time. So thank you."
Oh, excellent. Well, not excellent, but you know what I mean.
Yes.
Glad to help. Glad to help.
Andrew gave us $5 and says, "I left in the midst of Tank Girl and come back in the midst of coupling. Sounds like I missed a wild ride." Yeah, but Tank Girl is good and coupling is bad. So there you go. I mean, I would add to that the caveat that I don't believe there's such a thing as good and bad art. But, you know, It's all about opinion, but...
I'm not 100% convinced by this tank girl thing. Not 100%.
Have you never seen it?
Huh?
Have you never seen it?
I have. I
bonkers.
don't think it... I'm just not sure on what grounds you could defend it. I just found it really quite bad.
Airlock pressure levels.
Well, I will defend it under the grounds that I watched it when I was in my first year of university, when our parents had already moved down south and hadn't sold their apartment yet. So me and my brother, who is 5 years older than me, lived in that apartment, the both of us, and closed all the windows and smoked pot and watched dumb movies.
Wow.
So there you go.
Wow. Dear oh dear Claire. Shocking, shocking revelations here. Deeply shocking revelations.
Elementary is far superior to Sherlock's. Thank you. A procedural with a lot of episodes is good for like character development happening, unlike a thing that has 3 episodes a year.
Yeah, which is why Gotham's an excellent show.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Any chance?
I think
They're making a new Gotham police procedural by them. They're already making a bloody another one. I think that's what HBO was doing. It's like, why? This feels unnecessary. Did you need to do this?
This John coming from someone who played Panzer Mädels. Burn.
I do one slightly jokey, datey sim on occasion.
Tank Girl was a poorly made movie that was fun as hell. Anyway, let's see.
Let's talk about Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within. Yay!
Please, as we keep talking and you keep sending money, and you know.
Oh no! However shall we go?
I really need to pee. Shout out to Mike, who gave us $5 and says, about the question of, so I should suffer, welcome to Catholicism. There's a point. Okay, Kuba Blaska gave us 25 Polish zloty and says, MATN and H-Bomber Guy Doctor Who Writers Analysis collab when?
Doesn't really need to be done. He's already, I think he covered Moffat very well in the Charlotte video that is excellent. I just bounced that off there, so that didn't go in. Kuba Blaska says he had 2 hours on Just Moffat. Seeing you now, you could do better. I don't think I could. I don't think so. That was an excellent bit of coverage.
I think that was really, really good.
That was really good, really well put together. I couldn't do better than that on the topic of Moffat and what it was. That was very thorough. Though I am very proud of this video that's coming up this weekend, which goes right back into obscure minutiae of the history of Fallout. That goes back into the 80s, which I'm really quite proud of. So that I am very happy about. Yes.
Yes. Let's see.
That's the damn nacelle.
Major West Jansen gave us $2 and says Law and Order Gotham City.
Yeah, it could be. Who bloody knows what it's going to be precisely.
Jameson gave us $10 and says, if I give you money, can we not talk about Spirits Within?
Spirits Within. What a bad film. It was tried so hard, damn it.
Andrew gave us $2 and says, no bathroom breaks for the proletariat.
Yeah.
And I think you'll find the proletariat is on fucking holiday.
Yeah.
So
Claire's technically on holiday right now. Claire is currently doing overtime on her non-existent work, I think.
Well, it's just because I was away, and then because I was away, there wasn't a stream, and we had cancelled a lot of streams and stuff, and streaming is fun, and I was just like, it'd be nice to, you know, because we're in the same flat, so...
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Xena Warrior Princess gave us $10 and says, hey guys, my work has reopened, so I haven't had the time to catch a live stream in a while. Imagine my happiness when I realized my lunch break coincided with today's stream. Love you guys.
Oh, sweet. Congratulations on being back. Hopefully you're happy to be.
And Mike gave us $10 also and says, this buys Claire time to, quote, step away.
And just pull you over there. Come on, get in there. Things tied to things. That's what we want. Nice, easy, just basic ship here. Nothing dramatic at all. Oh, is this not? Is it even attached? Oh, it's not even attached to the level ones. Oh, it's fine. That's a-okay then. That's okay. Just yank it out. just flip it, yank it out if it's the level 1s, and then nah, go away! Don't set me on fire. Over there. Thank you. There we go. That was a thing I was supposed to get. Clap.
Yeah, we were all caught up.
All caught up.
Yes.
Excellent. So, in which case, let's wrap up this ship, and then we can go and feed Tabby and have some food ourselves.
Yes, indeed.
I didn't actually successfully cut that. Luckily, it'll last like a minute. So, go away. Go on. Off you pop. Thank you. Right, round up to the side. This has been good. We might have some more of this on another Wednesday. I thought this would be a really good live stream game. I kind of had a feeling this would be an excellent live stream game. There's that. You also want the power junction box, which is right here. So that will be an absolute flipping ton of everything. And it's aggressive tether use. Wow, zoop. That was aggressive tether usage. That was not necessary tether usage right there. But sometimes I hit left shoulder button instead of right, and then that happens. So, go! Stop setting other things on fire, you dick. That's a complete work order right there. Yeah, this game's like... When you first start playing it, just feels like you don't feel like, oh, I'm never gonna, you know, complete a work order in a single session. Then it becomes quite easy to do. I'll be having the oxygen and the fuel, thank you. Job done. Oh, this is good old basic shuttles at level 1, where you can just help yourself to like whatever you want. That's the stuff. That's the stuff right there. And then yes, I need to. The whole point of doing this is because I want to help myself to some aluminium. Because I need some of that stuff. You, by the way, go down over there. And then you can come over to... I think you're disconnected, aren't you? I don't know if you're disconnected. Let's just bring you over there and see if you get pulled. And... no. Okay. Just pull me a little bit more in this direction. Uh-oh. I blasted myself into a furnace. I wonder if I'd have been recycled if I went into this one. That was unfortunate. That was unfortunate. Get over there. There you go. One little thing was still holding it together, but other than that, it was all absolutely, absolutely a-okay. I just want to get some aluminium in because I need aluminium for the next level. Aluminium is excellent. This is a game I could very happily just kind of, you know, spend many a happy, quiet hour with, I would say. Just get rid of you, and then get rid of you, and that was an inefficient cut in many ways. Is that?
And question from chat: are we gonna see Pokemon Mystery Dungeon ever again?
Probably not now. It feels like.
And Gabriel gave us 5 Brazilian reais and says, I just wanted to say hi and say that I'm starting to use MHN video as background noise to sleep. Thanks, guys. Also, Heil Tabby.
Oh, she's a good and she tries her best. That's, yeah, that one's allowed. You get over there. Yeah, we just need to drop in tons of aluminium. Let's just drop in a ton of aluminium. It's absolutely a-okay. And yeah, that'll just be a big old part of aluminium that is something that you need. Though I'm guessing there's got to be an easier source of aluminium than just the little shuttle ships and whatever. There's got to be more. There's got to be more, but I don't know. But yeah, we're running out of that. I think that's... yeah, I'm going to abandon the shift there. Oh, I think I hear little tippy taps. I think we need to wrap up because I'm pretty sure I just heard a little tips right there. I'm pretty sure I just heard a little Tibbs. Hey, Tabs. Tabby's come to say hello. That means we need to wrap up because the Tabs needs her dinner, and actually so do humans, incidentally.
Incidentally.
So yes, we're gonna wrap things up there. Thank you to Major Wes Jansen, who just got in last second with $2 saying I sleep to various Total War Series by stuff. Those are fairly relaxing, though there is the occasional mad hysterical cackling. So apologies if the cackling ever wakes you up, Major Wes. Oh dear.
And a final couple of cats for you.
Let me see the final cats.
They are slipping.
Oh, they're giving each other a hug.
I know, it's so cute.
They're hugging cats. That is cute. Right, are you definitely all done and caught up?
Yes, let me just double check. Yes, we're all done.
Excellent. In which case, hang on. Okay, I'm trying to. I just actually remembered.
How do work?
No, I was just trying. I was about to say, like, quick. What have we got coming up this week? So we got. There's been some last minute shenanigans with the calendar, unfortunately. So yes, there's a Fallout essay coming up this weekend on Friday. A look at the new civilization update with the new secret societies and the new Civ Ethiopia. So that's going to be some good stuff. Saturday, I don't know, because I've had to redo the calendar very quickly.
Is there any way that you could tell them the action of yours that caused that problem without telling them anything super secret?
No. Nothing. Absolutely not a word.
Well, it's very funny, and we'll tell you when you can.
We'll tell you when you can, but the calendar's just got completely redone for dumb reasons. So yes, we will. We'll catch. There's the Civ 6 coming up. Something on Saturday. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Something's happened. Hopefully, who God only knows. And yes, Fallout video essay that's got some really interesting historical stuff that not many people are aware of. It digs into some real old school stuff about the real early history of Fallout, which I think is really interesting on Sunday. So, interesting stuff coming up. Thank you all so much for coming along. Patreon lot, the Patreon cast submission thread will be coming up this weekend. Hopefully, we beg for your patience with that, because yes, Claire's technically on holiday right now. I know she doesn't sound like she is, but she is. So we'll see about that. Claire's giving me the look. And thank you also very much to the Super Chat donators, of course.
Yeah, we don't really know what's going to happen with the stream Saturday.
There'll probably be Saturday. We'll see.
There'll probably be something, but I don't know about the timing, because there's panels to do, and there's like
watch the space. Watch this space Saturday. We'll see what we have time for. That's gonna be a question. Okay, lovely. Wrap things up there in that case. Yes, might show up again. I don't know. We'll see. Like, maybe I'll do a little bit off screen, so we're like really close to the next rank, like the rank 5 ships. Love this game. Well worth Luxie. Link in the description below. Okay, so as I say, exciting stuff coming up, including Fallout video essay. But in the meantime, I've been John.
I've been Sick Phil.
Sick Phil. Many a true Hardspace Shipbreaker. Thank you very much, and have funk.
Have funk.